Actually worked. I can't believe it. Hello, hello. How are you doing, friend? Oh, you're welcome. I tried to stay in her show. I mean, I was in there. I fell asleep. What's up? What's up, Duchess? How are you? All right, let me get set up here. I'm gonna run a sticker listing, which is kind of like a notification, but it is also you can purchase it. It is uh, the ability to watch this replay because some people like to watch the past shows. But I run it really quick. It is always in the buy it now. So that's running. If you want to bookmark it when I go live for the Insomniac Club Alerts, go ahead and bookmark it. I always put it to the buy it now. And there's a description, so it pretty much will, tell you what it's all about. Hey, Auntie Billy, how's everybody doing? Oh man, I'm a little tired tonight. I did take a nap while I was in brick shows, but I don't know. I feel good though. Yeah. How are you guys? Oh, to have your baby. Congratulations. All right. So tonight we're gonna it's day 593. I've been going live 593 days. I always say the day number at the beginning of my stream. This is going to be silly socks, novelty food, candy, and I don't know. Let's just see what happens. Tonight, we're not going to do really any like seller support stuff because my Whatnot chat show is in the morning at 9:23 a.m. Okay, Pacific time. So it's called Coffee Talk and Tech Chat. I'll have the iPad here, right here. I'm going to have the iPad. So tomorrow we can learn together. You guys could come in and ask questions. You don't want to miss it. Okay. It's going to, I'll answer any of the questions. Okay. I'm going to try not to dive too deep in the shipping because the shipping will take over the whole show. But if we have to, we'll just do what we got to do, right? Blasian Bunny, honey, how are you? How are you doing? I almost hit ban from live. I wouldn't do that, but that was funny. The button's so damn close. What is up? Good grief. How are you doing? I made some tea. So I've got silly socks. I've got a couple giveaways I put in there. So I'm going to run them. There's never, ever any pressure to purchase in my streams. But let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Remember that? Do you guys remember that? When I sell you an item, know that I take care of it. This is a smoke-free and a pet-free business. Um, you're playing around with it. You're a super noob. We can talk about OBS tomorrow. I don't know if I can share my screen tomorrow because I have a lot of crap on my computer. But I could if people want help, I can absolutely do that. It's just on the iPad you can't do any of the OBS. Oh no, 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 I know. I love it though. It's pretty easy. Did you say you ordered the camera or no? I mean, you don't need it. You can use your eyesight. You just need a good light. Have your light like to the left. My lights are too bright right now for me. They're actually going to drive me crazy. Yeah, they're going to drive me a little nuts. So I always dim them down. Hey, red, what? I can't even speak. You got me to. I am at a loss for words. Red Wing Pottery. What's up? You're an OG. How are you doing? OBS for us means, for us nurses means obstructive bowel syndrome. I mean, no lies detected, my friend. No lies detected. Oh man, always can count on the nurses for those puns, right? Thank you to our nurses who are out there taking care of all of us. Thank you. It's in your wish list. Nice. I'm supposed to send you. You're supposed to send me a message though, right? Nurse Sarah, what the fuck is up? Because I know you like when I say that. How are you doing? What's going on? Okay. Let me just check one thing. So, anyways, welcome. It's Monday night. I hope you guys are all doing good. I am doing good. I'm having like an allergy thing with my eye right now, but rest assured it'll be all right. Yeah, I'm doing good. I was in Brooke's show. She was like, boom. And, dude, I fell asleep. She was talking all low. She wasn't even yelling at us. Yeah. Oh, right on. I love it. Brooke and Lisa, funny, right? But have you met Nurse Sarah? Have you met Nurse Sarah? See, I won't ignore Nurse Sarah here. You guys should follow Nurse Sarah. Do you have dogs, cats, pussy dogs, pussy cats? Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. If you guys have pets, you're missing out. You need to like follow her. She's funnier than shit, and she has the cutest dog buddy. Yes. See, not ignored here. I'm gonna tag her right now. And she's funny. Yeah. She dresses up all cute when she's doing like some holiday thing. Yeah, she might even try clothes on her dog and stuff. Pussy dog. I don't even know how that came about. It was pretty funny though. You know, yeah. English. I'm in trouble now. Corporate goth. Oh my gosh. What's up? Not muted either. I know. Can you believe that? Yeah. Huh? You know what? It's because it's two words into one, which is not a word, but it could be a sticker. Like it literally could be a sticker. So go get your pussycat dog from Nurse. It does, right? It sounds like one that's on the cutting room floor. It sounds like it's on the cutting room floor. I am not responsible for anything I've done tonight. Yeah. Anyway, if you have pets, she has all kinds of stuff. She sells not only that, she sells other stuff too. Yeah. When's your next show, Nurse Sarah? Go bookmark her show, check it out. She ships really fast. I bought some pet stuff from her. Um, we totally could. We totally could. I mean, let's go crazy anyways. Let's go crazy anyways. Tomorrow, dog beds and such. Oh, nice. And she's an OG. She's been on the app. I want to say you've been on since what, July? No, you're on about the same time as me, 22. I just couldn't remember. I think she was doing electronics way back when. What's up, YouTube? How are you guys doing? Let's see. Is that working? Yeah, I remember those days. And then you were doing plants too. All right. Let's open up YouTube. Let me mute it. This is going to echo. Wait. Oh, thank you, Ren. How you doing? Okay, let's try this. Let's see. My first day. This is my first day. So I'm running socks. They're just silly, fun ones. And I'm gonna run them, and then I'll number them, and then after I sell a few, I'll run a giveaway for you guys. Actually, you know, let's do a giveaway right now. Start a giveaway. Okay, so I'm giving away this pair of socks. There's actually two. They're hot tamales. So if you want to have some hot tamale socks, they're just little ankle cut socks. Okay, just your average size, what, 9 to 11, and they're I think like polyester. Yeah, men 8 to 12, women 9 to 14. 9 to 14. That's big ass feet. I love it. All right. So that's the giveaway. That's running right now. So get in there if you want to get a pair of socks. Do what you want with them. Use them to clean your windows. You know. You want to watch out. I'm a little spicy tonight. A pussy dog. Kevin Carabantes. I don't know what you're saying. Rewrite that. Thriftworks. Is that going to be one of those bad reviews? I only have 2 feet. Seller sent 4 socks, 1 star. You know what? Cram it in your cram hole, LaFleur. How are you doing? Good morning. Are you still in bed? All right. These are checkers, rallies. Oh, yeah, that sounds good. Like I said, I fell asleep on the couch and I was, I woke up, it was like 10:20, and I'm like, oh man, I better get up because if I don't, I'm going to fall right asleep. You know, I'm going to pass right out. All right. So these are going to run. I'm not going to run them at 3 seconds. I'll do 10 seconds and we'll run them. I usually, oh, you know what? I got to take them out of the bed. Okay. I'm going to run them right now, and they're running. Now, if you're curious about the shipping, I set them at the 1 to 3 ounces because that's about what they weigh. And then obviously if you buy another pair, it adds at 3 ounces, and they calculate up, and then you end up with free shipping. Because I put them in a poly miller sometimes I just put them in a box when they hit a pound, because who wants stocks in a poly miller not a poly miller, but in a little box. So we got Skippy peanut butter. It looks like peanut butter and jam and jelly meant for each other. I'm running a giveaway. It's not the first time. I ran a giveaway. It's my second one I've ever ran on Whatnot. Yeah, I used to run them all the time. This one's running right now. And if you're looking for any kind of socks, let me know. I have a whole bunch. I might even have some Whatnot socks. Yeah, I might even have some Whatnot socks. My whole second giveaway ever. Actually, it's not my first giveaway in 2026. It's my first. Yeah, it's my very first. I have some Nickelodeon. And this is that little kid. What's that? Rugrats? Yeah, Rugrats. So the sock giveaway is running. It's got like a minute or so. And if you get sock giveaway, then you get unlock some discounted shipping. So what's going on with you guys? How's everybody? How was your day today? I don't remember the day. It just went so quick. I had let's see, what did I do today? Oh, you know what I did today? I went thrifting. I never go thrifting on Mondays. Friday's always my like brainstorm, planning day, paperwork day, which I usually do that on Fridays. And I decided to change it up. And I'm like, you know what? I think I'm going to do this on Mondays now. Every other Monday, I'm going to switch them. So today was like my day off Monday. So that's what I decided to do. And I didn't get to go to my one favorite thrift because they're just too expensive. But it was kind of fun. Yeah, I did get some good stuff. I got a couple of vintage pieces of glass, but they weren't from the thrift shop. They were from the estate, from my dealer. Yeah. But everything's crazy. Like if you go, the price, here's Garfield. The thrift shop prices here are nuts. I picked up some like cheap, I told you guys about like there was a piece of glass that was a fish, and they wanted the same price as a sticker price. Yeah, it's just crazy. All right. All right, it's going to pick the winner right now for the hot tamales little socks. Hey girl, hey. Dirt Merchant, congratulations. You're going to get these in the giveaway. Those will be shipped to you. You have wait, I think it's your first purchase or first win, right? Okay. So what do we got to do for that? You know what we got to do for that? We got to do corn dance. Yay. So just so you know, you get unlocked shipping. No pressure at all ever. But if you wanted to buy something else in the buy now, that would discount your shipping. Corn is trending. Watch out. Watch out for Lisa and Cindy Golden Girls because they've got all the corn on the Whatnot. They've cornered the market. Yeah. I don't know how long it's going to be trending, so you don't want to miss out. Corn McCornerson. Is that what you got? Corn McCornerson. All right. I'm kind of digging that. Well, you know what? Shove one of these in your mouth. Here's some Twinkies Hostess socks. And so I'm going to run them right now. There you go. What's going on? How you doing, Kayfabe? Anybody got any hot plans for... I always want to say like today, but you know the deal. You know the deal. Right? It's really not today. It's tomorrow. What are you guys going to do tomorrow in the morning at 9:23 a.m.? Anybody? Bueller? So if you're watching on YouTube, there's a whole chat here on Whatnot, so you can't really see it. I've tried to put it in my OBS, but it's too much chat on the iPhone. You'll be sleeping. I'm freaking cold. Yeah, how are you guys doing with that? Tina's here, you guys. Tina is really the original person with me that really trending first. Original. Thank you. Yeah, you guys are cold, man. I'm so sorry. I hope, was it Tennessee that lost power? Some parts? I saw that like on the news or something. Yeah, that's the worst. East Tennessee. Yeah. I was watching some weather report and they were showing that parts of Tennessee I thought lost power, but they did get it back. But man, ice storms are no joke. People don't realize when they live in, areas like myself that those power lines get frozen, man. They're just gonna snap and yeah, they just like the transformers just explode. Mississippi lost power and three-quarters of the state still out. Did you lose power? Oh, no. Blasian Bunny unlocked the sleepless VIP. You did not. Oh, good. Yeah. Woo-hoo. Oh, you gotta get corn. I gotta get. No, you get this. I'm sorry. Is it not showing? Damn. Ah, it's all broken. I didn't even break whatnot. I didn't break OBS. I'm gonna give it to you. Just wait. It's really funny. I don't know why it's. I don't know what's not missing. All right, we're gonna fix it. We're gonna fix it. Welcome in, everybody. Corny McCornerson's great. Okay, it's kind of pretty awesome. But what happens is when I move stuff, it breaks the link to the image, but it shows it's on. But I have like all these different like scenes. Yeah, the corn is cute. I actually got that on Giphy. Okay, I'll use this one. Now I can add a different one. Let me add a different one real quick because I have them organized in a folder. Maybe one day I'll. Okay, now I gotta remember. Oh, it's under J. J, J, J. Jack. Jack. We'll put some Jack. Okay, this one's annoying but funny. How's that? All right, so that's the one we'll program for that button. Yeah, so we got Jack. Oh man, last night the chat box was like glitching. All right, so this is another Rugrats crew sock. It's the big old face of, I don't know, is it Chucky or their dog? I don't know the character. Yeah, but some of you. Should I find one like that, Keife? Oh my gosh. Should I find one like that? You guys want me to read what she said? You know what would be good is The Shining, Jack Nicholson, where he's like frozen cold. Sure. Yeah, but then everybody's gonna be colder, right? Yeah. That's me from when I accidentally step in wet spot for my doggy. Tina, you're funny. All right, I have these socks. They're Bombas. I didn't care. I don't care for these socks as much, so we'll just run these. I know a lot of people love these socks, so they're running right now. You get one pair. These aren't really silly socks. They're just all black. They're brand new, and they're really nice. I guess I don't know. They have antimicrobial treatment in them. Reinforced seams, blister tab. I know. I know. Can you believe it? Yeah, she wanted me to find a cartoon of a woman freezing her tits off. That would be appropriate, you know. Yeah. All right. You want me to find one right now? Let's see. Or like some kind of ice baby, right? Let's see. Oh, this one is, I don't know. You guys are going to be freezing even more. All right. It might be too scary. Yeah, I think the Jack Nicholson might be too scary, huh? I'll download it. Oh, they have audio. See, the chat gets stuck. What's up with that? Oh, I found one, Kayfabe, but I can't show it on here. I'll probably get banned. The guys would love it. Well, the women would love it probably too. You have 2 days max of toothpaste left. Oh shit. You don't have any like hidden anywhere that you bought in dish soap. Don't listen to Thriftworks. Yeah, don't listen to her. And if you have any like Ben Gay, don't listen to me. My friend, I bet. I'm so sorry. What's up? I see you in the red chat. I was cracking up on you guys today, by the way. Oh man, what's the temperature where you guys are at? Hi, boobs. And you're staying hidden. No one can see you. 11 degrees? Oh, friends. Baking soda, too. Yeah, that's true. It's it's 6 below? Oh my goodness, Bunny. Is there like, is it windy or anything, or is it just iced out everywhere? 17. Hot damn. Whew. Gosh. Yeah, that's cold. Right when I said that, I looked. Wait, hold on. I'm reading it. I look forward to the left. There's a whole two. Oh, good. You're saved with that. Welcome in, friends. Yeah. What do you like when that kind of weather, like, and you know it's coming? Do you guys prep and like go to the store and get it, or just, yeah, because you're not going out at all. My ass in bed for, yeah. Massive layers, probably for sure. One below? Phew. Wise old bag lady. Hello, how are you? Wow, that's crazy. When you live in a place, like I've said this before, when you live somewhere and, I'm not going to tell you what my temperature is, but just, it's not that cold. And you're so used to it. And then you see these temperatures, people have no clue. So happy crafting. What's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for the raid. How was your show? Have a little corn. It's trending, I hear. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. Welcome in. We're talking about how cold it is out there. So I hope you guys stay warm and have lots of layers on and be careful out there because it's very dangerous in those kind of temperatures. So welcome in. So happy. How was your show? What were you doing tonight? Welcome, welcome. It was wonderful. I love it. So we're just running auctions and shooting the breeze. If you're new to me, my name is Dee. I go by Dee Archivist. I've been selling on Whatnot for over 2.5 years. Been on the app for 4 years. 4 years. Seeing all the changes, all for the better. All of you new sellers that have all of these awesome tools and features, don't complain. You're very lucky. We did not have a fraction of what we have now today, but because of all of us, like, giving all that info to Whatnot, that's why we have all these great things. So I've been going live on here since June 1st, 2024, every single day since then. I'm on day 593 of 1,000 days in a row. And I've been through all the things. So I could do it. Maybe you could do it. Try some kind of challenge. And here we are tonight. Yeah. So it's a mixture of laughs, being stupid, and just hanging out with friends, which is like building community and networking, right? Hey, thank you. So happy. I appreciate it. Okay. Selling randomness. Haha. You had fun. Oh, that's good. Yeah. Trailblaze. Just keep going, right? Just keep going no matter what. I know my hair was blonde with like pink in the front. And then I went to dye the pink again. And I thought, oh, I'm going to put blue on there, right? It was freaking, no, what color was, I thought it was purple. So I went to put purple just on the front, but my bangs were going like the other way. And then all of a sudden I looked at it and I was like, Oh shit, I'm gonna have blue hair. I'm not funny. Okay, thank you. It's given mermaid. Yeah, it's lighter now though. It's lighter. I didn't realize like how much the blonde came. The blonde is there. So I don't know. I might do something else. We'll see. I might do all black. I've had that before, and then I've had like bright pink in the front. That looks actually kind of cool, but it's high maintenance. Let it work. You're not funny, Bob. I thought it said boob. What's up, East Coast? How you doing? You're funny. 20. Wait, hold on, Bob. Oh my goodness. I can't even process that. 27 below with a wind chill, 39 below. Can I ask where the hell that is? Wow. Would have been red chatted, I know. That's Narnia. Good morning to Miss Vivian. Hi. It's not morning yet. Oh yeah, for you, you're up. It's like not even, that's crazy. I'm still like, I can't process that. Yeah. Like I wanna like now I'm gonna go on YouTube and go in a rabbit hole of what it's like to live in 39 tips. Yeah. Welcome in, friends. All right, I'm gonna do some socks. That's kind of what we're doing, and we're just shooting the breeze while we hang out. Thank you so much for being here. They were trying to get me because I use OBS and I use like some stuff. They were trying to get me to find a little like graphic. You don't live in that, no. Yeah, you wouldn't last very long outside. Yeah, no doubt. Hey, Pecan, how you doing? I just can't. Yeah, you can't go outside. I know that. It's cold, but that snows cry when you walk on it. Yeah. Oh yeah, it burns. It has to. Has anybody in those temperatures gone out? I always see those viral TikToks where they take hot boiling water and throw it in the air, or they pour it and it freezes. That's crazy. You guys should do that, but like at your own risk. Yeah, it's insane. I saw there's a girl that does it. I don't know exactly where she lives. I feel like Alaska, but yeah, she pours it like in a spiral and then builds these crazy things, these little towers. She's way deep, yeah. Oh, wait, I don't. Oh, yes. Oh man, it's just crazy to me. I've been in cold, but not like that. Not like that. So you guys be safe. What is this? Wait, okay, I actually found an image for you guys. Now I can put it in here. I know. I wasn't going to bring up my temperature. Yeah, because we have the warm. Today was like a beautiful day here. But I won't. Yeah, dude throws boiling hot water on himself trying to prove a point that he doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. I shouldn't laugh, but people are stupid. Demogorgon, what's going on? I all for the viral TikTok, right? Oh, you are? Congratulations. That's awesome. Where my family is from in Wisconsin, the ice cream shop we used to go to had free ice cream if you came in when it was 20 below. And how many people went out for that? Shoot, man. Tomorrow's the first show for the Demogorgon. You guys should go. What are you going to sell? Your family, the only one to go out in that? I can't. It's funny how like when it's cold, we want ice cream. Yeah, it's really funny to me. All right, let's do some socks. All right, so they're running. I'm gonna do them at 4. I thought I wasn't even paying attention. So they're running. This is for Jolly Rancher hard candy. Yeah, that's. I don't think I'm going out for cold ice cream when it's like that chilly. Yeah, when you live in that, what temp feels normal? Like you don't wear a dozen layers to go out. Because you end up looking like that. You know, the marshmallow man from like Ghostbusters. That's what you end up looking like when you go out upon, the town. How do you fit in your car? You're like, could you see like John Candy, like, yeah, character. You guys, like I say, be very careful out there. Yeah. And I'm sure, like, where you live, you got to have, like, a nice fireplace, right? That thing be cranking all the time. Have you guys seen this thing that's going, it goes, has anybody done the terracotta pot? The terracotta pot where, like, if you had to, because, whatever power goes out, where they put the terracotta pot down, they have, like, a pan, and then they put, like, a candle or, like, and a couple of bricks, and then they put another terracotta pot because it drives the heat up into it and out. I did use that one time. Our power, it helped, but only in that one room, and you have to have some kind of airflow in there, but you freeze your ass off. Yeah, you need air between layers. If they're too tight, you will lose heat. You've been sleeping with two, yeah, you have to. Like, I'm like, it's here, it's not cold, it's, I think we had like 40 degrees a couple of nights, 41, which is nothing. But for California, in some parts, it's even colder. I think you just, some of us, yeah, we don't get that. We don't get that cold here. But if you're near like, Yosemite, the mountains, some of the national parks, it gets cold over there. Yeah, because they've got some snow. It's 13 degrees right now in Alabama. It's just wrong. Wow. Bearded one wore 3 pairs of pants to work. Then the other day, tights, joggers, uniform pants. Then packed his snow pants just in case he could barely sit. Oh man. But you need all that. Yeah, you need all those layers to just it's crazy. What's up, you two? How are you guys doing over there? Yeah, they're socks. They're pretty funny, huh? Yeah, they're like novelty. What's up, Blocks Fruits? How you doing? Wait, hold on a second. I just broke something. I'm gonna add this thing in after. How is my allergies going crazy right now? My hair is fake. Why is it fake? You're fake. You're fake. Get out of here, troll. It's zero, Styler. Oh my gosh. Oh, I was talking to YouTube, by the way. Sometimes I kind of crash out on them as for fun. What's up? Love the fake. Um, you went down south during the winter and about overheated. Yeah, I bet. 38 in Central Florida. George, it had to be funny, but not funny, because he couldn't sit. You learned how to sleep with your clothes for the next day. Yeah, under the covers, so I could get changed without leaving the bed in AM. Man. Yeah, sometimes I yell at the trolls, but like in a fun way. Because they say like stuff, and I'm just like, usually I don't read it out loud because sometimes they say some nasty things. Yeah. It's also very smart to like get dressed the night before your next day. So just wear your clothes to bed. Your son and his family are in the Navy. Just got stationed in Tennessee from Cali. Can you imagine the weather shock? Oh, big time. Big time. And it takes a while for you to get used to that too. He didn't mind. It kept him warm for 8 hours. Oh, that's good. Walking outdoors when was rough. Yeah. I know. And right now too, that Tennessee, like, we went on a road. We flew to Tennessee like about December of 21. Was it 21? Gosh, that was 21. Yeah. Oh yeah, we did. We went. We weren't gonna go, and we're like, well, we're just gonna take a vacation. So we drove there. I mean, flew there one way, and then we drove back. Checking out all kind, and nothing was. I mean, it wasn't busy anywhere. Athena, what's up? Athena's here, you guys. We've got a raid. What's going on? We're running socks. Make a sock puppet. How are you? Check it out, man. I was gonna say something about something someone wrote here. Hold on. Yeah, so Wisconsin. I have a cousin that lives there, and she just sent me pictures. Dude, dude, it is hitting on you. Look. Uh, she lives in like by Lake Geneva. Oh my goodness. The picture she sent me, I'm just like freezing looking at them. You wore flip-flops yesterday? What you mean? I was like, and she's almost 80. This year she'll be 80. You want to see him? Let's see if I have him without showing her. I couldn't believe it. She sends them, but they're like a little blurry, you know. Let's see. Oh yeah, it is a little, but this is her back porch. She just sent these like a couple days ago. But the one she sent me, it's just literally all white. The snow, her porch is up really high. So like 15 feet up. And so there's probably like 4 feet of snow at least on the area. Yeah, probably about four. And she had just had the guy maybe like, I don't know, 3 hours before that came over to like, blow it off or whatever. And it was back to being up. Oh, wait. Yeah. But on the other picture, I'll try to find it right now. It was all the way up. So it was all white. So I laugh at the next picture. The next picture she sends me, like no joke, is this. She's really funny. Yeah. She's like, "You want to fly here?" And I'm like, no. Not now. Yeah, she sends me a pic of that. And then the other one, I don't know if I have the other one. I may have deleted it. I only kept one. Yeah, I did delete it. I think I have some from last year were crazier. And she's from the Midwest, but she lived in California for a really long time. So going back to that, Wisconsin. Yeah, she's from Wisconsin. It's really hard at that age. It's cold, and she she's 80, almost 80 in May. She'll turn 80 by like when she was born. But the woman's like a rabbit. She's all over the place. Yeah, she stays really active. So she's, like 50, maybe 60. Yeah, you're like an hour from there. Yeah, well, that's not, she's a little bit more, a little bit lower, but I don't like to, give out her actual. Yeah, but she said it's cold. She doesn't go out. She is stocked up. She doesn't eat that much. It's just her. But she's 80 years old, but like physically she's like 60, or 50. Yeah, because she takes care of herself. But I'm like, how do you get out? She's still driving out. She has this guy that comes and will like plow her whole driveway because she has a really long driveway. Yeah. Yeah. She's just super like literally, yeah, spiritually 80. It's amazing though, like, the fact that she is. Hey Trista, how you doing? You're over there? Socks are making you hungry? Yeah. Can you have the socks? No, you have to come buy them on Whatnot. Who invented electric blankets? I want to French kiss them. Cafe is funny. I wish I could sleep with an electric blanket. I can't. Yeah, I can't. I mean, I can. My husband can. When you have like a kidney or organ transplant, you can't use electric blankets. At least that's what they told us. Yeah. Peacock, when your name is on there like that, it always throws me off. Bree, what's up? You know what's up? This is what's up. It's trending. You don't have much snow in this area. I'm closer to a bit of Milwaukee, but far enough from Lake Michigan not to get. Oh, yeah. I'm trying to think where. Yeah, I'm trying to think what big town is really by her. I feel like she's kind of far from Milwaukee. It's corn. It's corn. It's trending, right? Yeah. Let me see a map because I'm terrible at this kind of stuff. She lives by oh, you know where I'll tell you where she lives. She's north of Beloit. Yeah. The town is nice, but they got a lot of damn snow there. I went to visit. I went twice to visit her. Yeah, it's they got a nice house over there. Yeah. I know it's close to you. Actually, there's a couple whatnot people that live like literally on our same street. I sold to one person that lived down the block from her, but she knew who it was. Yeah, she said they're a nice person. The blankets under me, several comforters on top, a dog by each foot. The dogs will keep you warm for sure. Cat, what's going on? How are you doing? Yeah, we're talking about cold weather. Yeah, must be a cougar for sure. They do. You know what? Sab, the one thing my cousin did tell me is she was telling me about the people in the Midwest, and this I know is true because a bunch of my, oh, I hope mom's doing all right, honey. A bunch of my cousins are like, oh yeah, we drive like bastards in the snow. Yeah, it could be like 10 below, and they'll go to the bar, drink, warm up a little, and drive home. There was, they didn't get DUIs back in the day. Now, today, probably a little different. Yeah, why don't everybody drop some red hearts, any color hearts for all of our friends going through all the things right now. Black ice never heard of her. Black ice is not fun. Yeah, you are sturdy people. Same with the people from Iowa. I feel like they can drink and drive. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Yeah, drop all the hearts. You never know what someone's going through right now. Oh, shit. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope mom's going to be comfortable and okay. Yeah. I was thinking about you like today. I was like, I need to send Kat a message and see how her mom is doing. She's still in the, yeah, they'll probably keep her for a little bit. She's got cellulitis. Oh, man. Well, I'm thinking about you. Yeah, she's been fighting so hard. They're getting her a room. Oh, good. What is cellulitis? It's all right, where's our nurses at? I know what it is. I mean, I know of it. It's where uh somebody in my family had that. It's like a bacteria infection, right? It's pretty serious. Yeah, but they can treat it with antibiotics. It's like your legs will get like red and where your fluid builds up and it's very painful. People get it in their hands, their feet, their legs, but it's like a bacterial infection. Um and it spreads pretty good. Yeah, it'll spread on your skin. Um, but they say like most commonly it's in the legs. Yeah, like in the legs. Yeah, then it turns into like red worm skin. Then it turns into the infection. Yeah. Oh, staph. Then it could be. Yeah. And it's. I know. You know what? I went away from the window there. Sorry about that. What's up, Peacock? You're coming back, Bree. What's going on with you? You're disguising yourself. I know. I just read that. Yeah, that is painful as a mother sucker. I'll just tell you right now. It's really painful. Yeah, because you can't even touch. You can't even, when it swells like that and when it's red and it's leaking the weeping in the leg, the fluid, it's super painful because I've seen people that have that and you want to cry for them. Yeah. Like even putting pants on is super painful. Socks. They say to wear like compression socks with that, but um when you get older, it's like not exactly, easy for that, but it can turn into staph when they get a break in the skin. Yeah, I had a friend that she got that. I don't know how she got it. I had forgotten, but she was traveling a lot and so her circulation wasn't like really great. So she was in the airplanes a lot and I remember that she ended up getting a horrible staph infection. But it took a long time to heal for her. Yeah, she can't stand anything on her legs. Yeah. Well, I hope that she gets some kind of remedy because that's, no fun. So I'm thinking about you guys. Yeah. I know. You're welcome. That's all I can say is send my love to you and mom. It's me, Melinda Lou. What is going on? Have some corn. Uh, yeah, I'm thinking about you, friend. Welcome in. We're just having a little chat as usual. I feel like I'm about to sneeze again. Welcome in. Everybody give It's Me, Linda Lou, a follow. You were on for 5? That sounds like you had a good show. What were you selling? And when is your next show? Let everybody know. I'm just running socks. We're just hanging out, chilling. I was pretending to sell. This was my first day on Whatnot. So that's what I was doing. And we were talking about cold ass weather. And we're trying to warm everybody up with like some funny laughs. Fabric buttons cross stitch. Oh, nice. Kathy, thank you. Corn grows in summer. Oh, the cruelty. I know, right? I'm glad you had a good show. When's your next show? All right, we're running socks. This is New York peppermint patty. I got some D's nuts coming up, so just hang in there. Does the strawberry shortcake still smell? Oh, is it like done in the package? Let me look. Is it in bite now? Ugh, I don't. Oh, it's the blind bag one, right? This one right here. I don't know if they smell. I don't know. I don't. It's in the pack. I feel like you bought them before, right? I'm gonna flash sale it. I don't remember. I feel like they slightly smell, but I don't. They do smell? Okay, I just couldn't remember. Let me run a flash sale on them. Okay, I'll put them at 20%. The dolls were so good. When I first started Whatnot, I had my collection. Kat, thank you for your purchase. I had my original strawberry shortcake doll, and then went to an estate sale, and this lady had them all. Kat, thank you so much. I had them. I had gotten them in the box, but I kind of paid up for them anyway. I sold them to my friend Vicky here and Whatnot. She bought all of them. This lady was so generous, so kind, that one other lady missed out on the auction. She told me to send it to her. I'm like, you just paid like $100 for the doll. I think it was more than 100. And I said, I'll tell you what, you work it out on your show, right? Because it was still new. She gave her the doll. It was so sweet. Yeah. You have so much of it, really? I still have my original doll. She's naked though, but her hair still smells a little bit. It was super kind. Yeah. Am I sick? No, I think it's allergies because I fell asleep and then um when I woke up, this side was just like, I don't know. Sometimes I get that. It's almost a problem. It is. Your strawberry shortcake? I want to see OMGYG was doing this. She was co-hosting people and she was having them show their collections on her Whatnot. Do you guys remember that? And I forget the lady's name, but she was, check out, Planters Going Nuts. She was, this lady had so many angels in her house. Do you guys remember her? I forget her name. She was in vintage decor. And oh my goodness, she had like 1,000 angels. She bought only angels on Whatnot. Is it that bad, Styler? Like you could walk through her house, but she had walls and shelves and like a quite nice collection. Okay, planners, the nuts are running. You have so many collections. Yeah, there was a whole train just for her angel. Remember that? Yeah, and people were gifting to chat and sending her all these angels. I mean, she did have like a pretty cool collection, but it was all angels. I forgot about the raid train. Do you remember her name? Yeah, I don't remember her name. I know I have a clip of it because I still was like, I can't believe her collection. Yeah. What's up, Joseph? Oh, you know what I was doing? I was in my shed sweeping and blowing out like all the debris. That's what messed me up. Oh, really? I didn't know. She was nice. Yeah, I didn't know that. I'd have to ask OMG. She probably would know. All right, these are blow pop cherry. I was gonna say cigarettes. I was gonna say cigarettes. Okay, I quit. I don't know how I got cigarettes out of that. They're not cigarettes. They're socks. I don't know. This is my first day. I hope I'm not getting sick. I really don't. Yeah, can't sell those. I could sell you an empty pack of cigarettes. Yeah, I could sell an empty pack of cigarettes as long as they're vintage. Yeah. Twizzlers. That's not, I want some Twizzlers right now. Oh my goodness. I think too from that dusting and then those damn troll hairs. I was putting the trolls away, those little mini ones I had. And I could run some more flash sales in the bin too. Okay, Eggo, my waffles. All right, let's run some of those. We can, and if anybody's like, oh, I want a couple pairs, I can put them together too. You had some last night. Yeah, I don't want to get sick right now. Um, all right, it's running and definitely don't want to get sick, but I just feel like, ugh, yeah, maybe I am getting sick. I wish I could just sleep in tomorrow, but I can't. My kids need a ride to school. Freaking kids. Gorgeous. It's so nice to see you on for the D show. I know, George is awake. You guys should be following Gorgeous George. George is fine. She's awesome. She has some incredible finds. She's also running Thriftworks USA, but George's finds, I'm gonna tag her. She'd be looking like a snack. See? Perfect. She can't take herself. I'll tag her. But you guys should give her a follow. Um, how long have you been on here now? Have you been on almost 3 years? Artsy, what's going on? Welcome in. Yeah, she'd be looking like a snack. These are Reese's Pieces peanut butter cups. All right, hold on. Let me fix it. Oh, I guess I did. See, the chat does that weird thing. It stops and then it shakes and it refreshes. Yeah, so bizarre. How bizarre. All right, let me see. I'm going to run a couple of flash sales. You guys, so I got some new vintage decor today. So on Thursday, I'm going to do some vintage decor. And I'm going to try that new setup I did because I built like a thing to have it so I could run it like I did where I was showing the item, running it in an auction. It didn't sell. It went in the buy it now, and then I'll run a flash sale on it after. Or maybe I won't run the flash sale that day. Maybe I'll run it later. I don't know. We'll see. I'm trying all kinds of different things. Right? It is quiet. It is. Peacock, what are you up to? How's the weather there? Are you freezing too? All right, here's Swedish fish. Swedish fish. Oh, what happened? I know, George would be like a normal folk and be sleeping. Yeah. And they're running. Yeah, so let's see. Today was like that day I went out. Yes. I know you lurk. Um I did do I did go to a couple thrift shops that were like my old honey holes, but the prices is insane. Insane. Like ridiculous. And the one, I don't really go to Goodwill, but like every once in a while I'll go in there and say hi to the man. Well, my manager got transferred. She's not at that one anymore. She's at like the big one. She became like a regional. And I found like a couple of things, but like everything, I found a really cute like vintage piece that was Fenton, and it had a big crack in it, and they still wanted 24 bucks for it. It's like, come on, guys, throw this away. It was trash. Yeah. Pringles. You rarely go. Yeah, I barely too, especially with this. Yeah. And then I ended up going into my dealer's warehouse because I've been like procrastinating going to visit her because I'm too lazy. Because I know if I go, I have a box over there. So I went and I went to her place and picked up my box. Because she'll hold stuff for me that maybe I like. Do I have a chip challenge socks? Is that part of Pringles? I don't think I do. Yeah, I don't think I have anything chip challenge. And I'm just gonna kind of run as I come across. It's just a bunch of random. I bought a box of electronics from this like it's not like a pallet store, but they sell like those big Amazon boxes. Well, I bought one with some electronic stuff in it. Most of it was trash. It had socks. It had like baby clothes. I donated almost everything. The socks, I was just like, all right, I'll just add them to my other socks I already had. Every once in a while, they'll have like some good stuff, but I don't know. But like, my dealer's warehouse is pretty good. Yeah, it's she buys estates and then she doesn't. I never understand her. She has this giant warehouse. She has like a brick and mortar, and she rents all the space out. But then she has her warehouse. She like hoards the stuff. Yeah, she kind of hoards the stuff. It's kind of funny. It makes no sense to me. Like I'm like, aren't you gonna sell this? But she just keeps on adding more to it. But she has some glass. She has a lot of uranium, but she won't sell it. She might soon. She might. I don't know. Yeah, the prices are crazy. What did I see over there they had? Oh, they had a fairy lamp. It was a Viking one with the owl. It's been in there for over a year. They have it at $350. It's running. She will let me do a live from there. But she's not ready for it yet. Yeah. Yeah. Can you believe that? Yeah. That's not in her shop. That's not in her shop. Hers, she's reasonable. Like one time she had a cranberry collection, a Fenton one, and I don't know how many pieces there was, like 30 pieces. And some of them were in the box and some of them weren't. And I bought them from her and she sold them to me like pretty good price. I want to say I paid like $5 to $10 a piece. So they were all wrapped in like this tub. Like she just gave me the tub she had with, and it was. I'm trying to think if that was that time. Yeah, it had all the little tumblers. So there was some pink and white, and then mostly the cranberry. So maybe 12 pieces in that. And they were kind of softly. Yeah, no, it was beautiful, and I got such a good deal. She don't care because she'll put it in her shop. It'll go quick, but she knows I sell, so she's like, "Hey, I got something for you." Because I had already bought a bunch of pictures from her. She's like, "I got something else. I know you like glass." She don't, because she sells online too. Anyway, I was out going in my shed, and it was a big tub. I don't use the big tubs because they're kind of awkward to carry, and so everything wasn't really wrapped good. And so I was walking on my pavers. You know where the story is going. And somehow my pavers weren't corner to corner, they weren't like a real walkway. They were just a few of them because I was building the walkway. And I went to move the door open to put the thing down, and I lost my balance and I twisted my ankle and I went straight down. I thought I broke my leg. And the bin went up and came right back down. Everything but one piece was destroyed. I was going to take pictures of it. That's why I took it out to the shed. Yeah, that was my fault too. I didn't think I would, but I'm pretty clumsy, so I don't do that anymore. Yeah, I should have rolled them. Oh my gosh. I I told her like cuz I had a person that would just buy the Fenton. That's it. So that's why I got the collection. And I was like sick cuz it's so beautiful. The only thing that didn't break because it was just lightly wrapped, but enough to you know, transfer it, I guess. But because when I tripped, I went up, but my leg, the left side of my leg was literally black and blue. Yeah, I heard it pretty good. Yeah. Luckily, everything stayed in the tub, but I think what happened is it went up a little bit, and then when from the it happened so fast, it just comes down and just, I mean, it's glass, and those tumblers are heavy. But oh, what is this? That's when Charming Nut. Yeah, had I had them wrapped or maybe a couple pieces, it probably wouldn't have broke like that. But yeah, definite huge regret. Huge regret. I don't transfer my glass ever like that again. That was when I first kind of started Whatnot. I want to say that was like 3 years ago. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I'll never get, and you know what too? You know what else she sold me that day, but I didn't have it in there. I'm so glad. I had the amethyst Fenton pieces. Like, the fish. There was like, I don't know, there was a bunch of them. I sold them all and Whatnot. I was so glad because those were more, something like Carnival Glass, Fenton. Yeah. But you live and learn, I guess. That was a painful one. And then I was telling her, I showed her, I had a couple pictures of it. I ended up breaking it. I ended up breaking what I had up because you couldn't fix it. There's no way. Everything got big, just smashed. And I crushed it up and I put it in this like because I love the cranberry and some of the amethyst. I already had some broken uranium, so I put it in like a vase thing. But yeah, sorry. Yeah, that was very heartbreaking. Very, very heartbreaking. I think that's my best find and my worst disaster when it came to like glass and stuff. Yeah. I could cry about it now. I'm gonna run some flash sales just because. And let me run this whole hour. Oh, see, my flash sales work better now. Yeah, can you believe that? Yeah. And now, like since I that happened, I have like this area, it's pretty heavy, my desk. So I reinforced instead of because some desks my desk is pretty long. I have like reinforced under the desk so like it's pretty solid and everything's drilled in. Oh, I had so many like I guess like a flashback kind of because honestly, I couldn't believe it happened. Yep. I couldn't believe it happened and it was made me sick to my stomach. It wasn't about the money, it was about the glass. The glass was pretty awesome. The tumblers were my favorite. I was keeping those for myself. The hobnail ones, the little cups. I love those, but they're pretty heavy. I think one of them is. Do I have any? No. I always try to get those. That's my favorite one. I don't know. They weigh like 15 ounces each. Maybe 12 to 15. All right, I'm running a bunch of stuff randomly, but yeah. So now, whenever I go out for like thrifting, I actually have like, Trader Joe's insulated grocery bag. And then in it's a bunch of packing paper and bubble wrap. So I just recycle that. So every time if I go somewhere, even in my dealers, I have that. And I have enough paper that it's wrapped like I packed it, like I'm shipping it to you. Yeah, just because I don't want to ever have that happen. And I will never, will never Uh, I will never, 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 never put it in the bin like that. I just got it from her that way. I have to learn to let go. So yeah, you do. It's hard. It's hard to let go. Like even my one dealer, she has a pretty nice size warehouse, but she has many collections, and she does have a hard time letting it go. Yeah, and her kid, she has a son. He does not want anything to do with the business. He's got his own business. He doesn't want anything to do with it. Which, I understand. Okay, I'm running a bunch of blind bag on 20% off. So like I get that. And she has a beautiful I get a lot what I like to get from her is a lot of uh English. I love teacups and saucers and I get English ones from her that are like really nice for I pay a little bit for them. But for a while those were selling like crazy. Yeah. But yeah, letting go of stuff is hard because we have so much emotion wrapped in it. We have so much emotion. I need to study that more. I mean, I know enough about it, but I know that a lot of people have a hard time letting stuff go because they have a memory tied to it. Their parents, grandparents, or, maybe their grandparents had that, their parents, and, or just some kind of memory. I was trying to think what I have like that I like to collect. Like, I'll tell you, my mom, she loved Daisy Duck a lot. Like, she collected it, or somehow it ended up becoming a collection. And I've caught myself collecting Daisy Duck stuff. And I do not like really, I'm not a big fan of Disney at all. Like, it's cute, but I'm not like a Disney adult at all. I like Disneyland, but I'm just not one of those folks that got to go to Disneyland all the time. She should sell it all and go on a cruise around the world and rub her son's nose in it. She should. She should. Well, she's got money, so she still does all that too. Yeah, let it all burn. Yeah. But I think I was seeing that because I knew that was something that brought my mom joy, and I'm like, what am I doing? I'm starting to like hoard Daisy Duck, you know? Like, hello Ashley, how are you doing? Yeah, not hoard it like in a bad way. Just and I started seeing Daisy Duck all over the place. And I'm like, okay, I don't need a Daisy Duck collection at all. I don't. I don't. Checked on mom. She is still waiting for a room. They won't let me in the ER. Oh, they won't let you in? Really? Are they full? That's weird. But you know what? Sometimes, I mean, they always used to let one person in with the patient, especially when they're older. Yeah. But then again, yeah, I was going to say they're probably busy. I know that when we've gone, and it's after hours too. So when it's after their visiting hours, I think they do that. Because a couple times when my mom was in the hospital, same thing happened. Do you have her healthcare POA power of attorney? I'm sure that Kat has all that. Yeah. Yes, you have it. Because I think that overrides. Oh, because she's probably her, what's the word I'm looking for? You know what I'm talking about. Welcome in, friends. We're running some flash sales. Not yet. Then tell them to suck it. Yeah, if you're like a trust executor or power of attorney, you can actually be there with her regardless. Yeah, because you make her decisions. But it sounds like not yet. Yeah, you're not okay. Or if you're the director or whatever they call that power of attorney, then to make the decisions for, then you could go in there. And you can't communicate with her, right? Or does she have a phone? Because my mom, oh, then you should be able to go in there. At least I think so. Kayfabe will tell us. Yeah, tell him to suck it. She has a cell phone. Healthcare agent POA allows you to actually be in there. Just tell them you have it. I'm sure you probably have tried. Because I know that you're like, you should be able to with that. Medical advocate, yeah. Because the other thing is when you get that kind of infection in your legs and you're that age, um, you kind of get like even when you get like a bladder infection, you don't act like yourself. Oh, because they're too busy. They said no because they are turning away, but you're able to talk to her. I mean, it's midnight. Hopefully she's sleeping and getting a tiny bit of rest. Yeah, hopefully they can get her. They're probably going to get her in a room like by 2 a.m. Shall I call and have a chat with the nice medical people? Kayfabe is an attorney. She will do anything. That's a nice offer for you because she'll be telling them. Yeah, that's very nice of you to say that. Yeah, it's amazing. Like, with them being busy like that, I would think they would let you be with her because really, yeah, they're just trying to get her. That's very nice of you. They're just trying to get her to the room. And because they're so busy, It's going to be like a couple hours probably. Yeah, that's very nice. Thank you, Keife. Yeah, that's okay. I know my mom, I want to say like maybe she's still in the hallway in the ER. Yeah. Is it, but you can see her or no? Oh, you can't see her at all. The waiting is the hard part because you want to be there, just to comfort them. And if you, actually, like in the ER, that's kind of a dumb move because you're an extra pair of hands and eyes. Like with my mom when I went, they let us go be with her. Like I remember staying one of the nights and the nurses were like, "Oh, I'm so glad you're here. It makes my job a lot easier because I'm like, I can do everything but do the medicine. You know what I mean?" Yeah, you can't see her. You're in the cafeteria. Oh, okay. Yeah. So it was like, even when I stayed the couple of nights, I always keep it like calm. And I don't like, I talk a lot, but I didn't talk a lot with my mom in the nighttime when she was tired and stuff. Because, I don't want her winding her mind up. Right. So, it was hard. But, I think my sister, when she took her to the ER, they were busy, but she was able to get in for the room, I think. Yeah, I was gonna say once she gets in the room, you could stay there with her. Yeah, but it's true. Waiting is the hardest. You're trying. Did you have the babies, Ashley? Did you have your babies? They have a fold out bed. Yeah, that chair, right? That plastic or that vinyl chair. That chair, I'm short, so when I sit in it, it's not very comfortable because I'm like a little kid in that chair. Yeah, but they were pretty good at like the hospital my mom was in. Um they brought me like warm blankets, a pillow, ice chips, water. They're like, "Do you want a sandwich?" They were pretty good. You had them a week ago? Oh, congratulations. Ashley had twins. I'm tall and like a little kid. Yeah, that chair, that chair. And then you know what? The chair is kind of awkward so cuz the bottom slides out and then the back goes. And if you're not careful when you're pushing it, I was like, I couldn't even get up. So they had given me like four pillows. I was very grateful for that. Because mind you, they'd come in like every couple of hours. And then I finally said, "Hey, I know you guys are trying to do your job. It makes no sense to come in every 2 hours when you got a monitor on her and she's trying to sleep. Like, you just wake her up. Why don't you come in like every 3 hours? I'm here. If I need something, I'll press the nurse, you know? I mean, I get that they have to come in, but like, it was the dumbest stuff. Yeah, and then it would distract and wake her up, and then she wasn't getting a good night's rest. There's no sleep at all. Mm-mm. And they don't need to come in and I mean, in my opinion, I don't think they need to come in like that often, every 2 hours, unless someone's like she didn't have any. Well, she had a little bit. You sat with your mother at the end. Yeah, I would be happy if I could get an adoption placement. Yeah, is that what you want to get? Have you tried? Or you're wait I'm not have you tried? Are you waiting? You're too old. Do they have an age limit for that? I mean, I guess they do. Yeah. Yeah, Ashley, that's hard. So did you have a boy and a girl or two boys or two girls? Tell us more. Yes. Okay. You're a youngin. That's too old, really? Wow, I didn't know. I'm gonna be 52, so I'm definitely like right there. Yeah, I didn't know. They want young. I mean, I guess it makes sense, but 54 too old to adopt is crazy. You could adopt older kids. Yeah, there's so many kids that need, a home, even if it's a temporary, but if it becomes like a forever, that would be awesome. I had no idea. Like, 54 is young to me. I feel like at 54, you probably, have done all the things and you have a lot more patience than you would at like, you know, 24. Yeah, especially the kids that are aging out of foster care. They just need to have a safe space, and feel loved. Yeah, it's we have so many kids here that, they don't have that. And we're probably going to end up having more kids like that. They need a family. But that's what they want. They want the mom, the dad with maybe 2.5 kids that take. Yep. I wish I knew more about it. I don't know a lot about that. Yeah. I have a couple of friends that have adopted, and they're like young. Hmm. Yeah, they just need a family and, like I said, to be loved. And maybe is that like, have you tried, like, I'm sure you've tried like another agency, or like I don't know I don't know how it works in your state. They just want to keep those kids aging out, I guess. Yeah. Oh, you'd have to do a surrogate. Yeah. And that's not really easy either, I'm sure. I know a lady that did that. She did it, and she did it internationally. And I think she did it like 3 times. But it was hard on her. That I know, it was hard on her. I think her or private, yeah. Yeah, there's plenty of probably that. And the good thing is too is um maybe with private it'd be, oh, two boys, Eddie and Chuck. Next year Raymond will let me be a year. Who's Raymond? Raymond's gonna let you be one? Don't you choose that for yourself? Yeah. My mom probably could have done that, I swear. She had like 5 kids. It was easy for her. Yeah. I mean, obviously not, now, but that's tough. That's tough being the person who wants to adopt kids, right? And waiting or being told, you can't, you got to go this way. Oh, so it's a whole. And I think you're amazing that you want to do that and provide a home for a child. So I hope that something works out. Yeah, I hope something soon works out for you. Is that kind of thing like a long wait? I know, I really mean that. Because I don't know, I just know about, like, okay, they could call you in the middle of the night and just place, a baby, a child, whatever age, but I don't know that much other than what my friends who like have the one that did surrogacy, and she did that 3 times. She had 3 boys. Yeah. And then she already had like two grown adult daughters. I think she did it because she wanted to give them a kid, but she got a lot of money from doing that. Um, it's very interesting though. But she did tell me, like, they took care of her, but I don't know how it came about. Like the first time, I think like it was a friend of hers, and they couldn't have kids at all, and they wanted them. There's a lot, right? Yeah, public or private. Yeah. Did I? Oh, Tina. Tina. It's it's very interesting to me. Oh, okay. Raymond is your husband. Yeah, it's, and the kid gets to, and even if it's, well, depending on the age of the kid, I guess they get to pick you too, because of the kids. I guess when the kids are older, they don't really get to pick. But they probably have some say so, maybe not. Sleep, what's that? Right? What is that? I didn't sleep very much last night. I didn't at all. I don't know. When I was younger, I didn't even want to have any kids. I wanted to adopt because there were so many kids. But it didn't work out that way. I have mine. I'm grateful, very lucky. Um, I don't know. I'm too old now too, probably. Yep. I'm gonna be too old. So I don't know. I'm gonna run some Coca-Cola. That just blows me away with it when you said that too old. Welcome in, friends. We're just kind of hanging out. We're hanging out. YouTube. That's see that chat's doing that weird thing again. Yeah. Interesting. It like refreshes and it jumps. I wonder why it does that. I wonder why. Okay, let's run some bubble yum. I know. I probably won't stay on super late tonight. Probably just a little bit more. If you adopt internationally, the perimeters are stifling. Really? Wait, did I read that right? Yeah, stifling. Yeah, because they want you younger, huh? And then obviously you got to have a certain. They want to see how much money you have. Yep. You're home now and have way overdone. Have you? You're more than the replaced hip. Oh, your other leg is sore. Oh no. Well, you rest up. Yeah. Sometimes you can overdo it. Yep. It's all that corn skipping. Hot mess. Hot mess is here. Have some corn. Have some corn. Have some corn. I should have my sunglasses on over here. Huh? What's going on, Bolt? Hello, Rye. Is Rye awake? He's getting so big. I'm due for pictures. Hello. Hello. I know. Yum. What do you guys put on your corn? What do you guys put on your corn? It sounds like I'm saying something else. I know. Oh man. They have financial restrictions, weight restrictions too. Oh, because they want people like yeah, fit. Home restrictions, a lot. Wow. Sweet butter. Tell me more. Joe's on night shift actually, but they woke me up. Oh, wait, Joe and Rye. Oh man. I like butter on my corn. I don't eat corn anymore, but when I did, um yeah, corn shucking, polka dancing will do that too. It will. Have you been shucking a lot of corn, Tina? Tina, you little wild thing, you. And polka dancing. Hmm. That's crazy. Do you remember the show? I think it was on the E network, and it was about people that internationally adopted babies from like China, Russia, all these different countries, and they would follow them. And I remember them like they always had an attorney, and it was really interesting. And then they did like a 1 year later kind of recap to see, and then the kids all ended up being like their forever home. Hey, House of Sunshine, welcome in. You got to have butter. Yeah. You love sweet corn and homegrown tomatoes together? Oh, yum. I love tomatoes. Yeah, tomatoes make everything better. With Johnny, Johnny, he cracks corn. Don't you mean Jimmy? But I don't care. Jimmy crack corn. Johnny crack corn. But Chapo. Yeah. I like butter. But and I put this other thing. What did I put on corn before? Oh, veggies exclusive. Yeah, in the summer it's so good. Here's Johnny. That's what I'm gonna do right now. Okay, let me get creative right now. Let me see. Um, where's my OBS thing? Oh, it's really a pain in the ass. Let's see. I downloaded some graphics for you guys because of the cold. How's your temperature there, Bolt? Is it crazy? Oh, I got a bunch here. Okay. What's the temperature? Everybody was talking about their temps earlier. It was pretty crazy. Okay, I got that in. I'm gonna add in the those graphics. Wait, what's going on with my keyboard? I don't need that. I don't need that. Johnny is Jimmy's identical twin brother. I always get them mixed up. Tina, you are wild. I love it. Too many non-popped corn kernels hitting my head. That's not corn kernels. I had an uncle with a farm. I wish he was still working in those fields. I bet you get some good stuff from that. Yeah, you need to be my neighbor. I'll have a yeah. Hot Mess has a nice, pretty big one. 14 degrees. So what do you do with your garden? Do you have stuff that you put over it to keep it from like freezing? Wow. Kathy cakes. Kathy's here. Corn for everybody. What's up, Kathy? How are you doing? Are you staying warm? Let's see. I'm adding this thing in OBS, so hang on. Let me try to figure out what I'm doing here. It's my first day. Um, media source. So what are we gonna? I don't know what we're gonna call this. We'll name it later. Starting warm. Haven't left the house. I bet. I bet. What's the temp there? Hello, friends. If you're just popping in, we were running some socks and we're chatting, and I don't know. We're talking about getting cold again. I'm putting in a graphic here but I have to find it because I forgot what it was called. You always wait until Memorial Day to plant your garden. Yeah, staying warm. Oh, good. Um, my husband was like, do you want to plant a garden this year? And I looked at him and I'm like, are you talking to me? And he's like, no, I'm talking to the guy behind you. And I'm like, what? Plant a garden? He goes, yeah, we'll get clean out because he wanted to go and work outside. I was like, I really don't feel like it. It's like not worth it. Yeah, because it's such a small area. So we need to do the whole side. Yeah. So that was it. You crossed your fingers in the car. Oh, that the car would start. I know diesel has to be plugged in so it doesn't gel up. Oh, really? The fuel? Oh, wow. Oh, I got one for you guys. Okay, let's see. How about that one? The ween. Do you guys like the ween? It matches my dancing. A weena. Yeah, there we go. That's actually kind of cool. All right, let me rename it. All right, we got the ween. All right, I'm gonna add another one. A dancing wiener. Right, it has some smooth moves. You should use one of me just popping up. Darren, I actually was trying to find it because I couldn't remember what I named it. Like when you raid me or you just show up. Yeah, I have all of them. Yeah, let me see what I have in here. Um, Yeah, because my OBS folder is full of them. I downloaded all your, yeah. I don't know what you named them though. Oh, Darren, here it is. Okay, not Darren's not by the wiener. Yeah, my OBS GIF folder is huge. I took a lot out. Like I have some Wizard of Oz stuff and some cute Tom and Jerry, but I try to mix it up a little bit. Willie Willie Wiener, the dancing weenie. Let's see if I can find it. There's a lot. I have some weird ones too. They're just I have like a duck and it's twerking. Oh, it's a shark, a poop, Shaun the sheep. Oh, Witchy Poo. I forgot about Witchy Poo. I love Witchy Poo. Oh, I actually have this funny one. This is my favorite. Oh man. It's just it needs to be longer. Yeah, it needs to be longer. Show the duck butt. Okay, hang on. I have to find it. It's not like named duck butt. He is funny, huh? I have a couple of corn ones. I was gonna put all corn in here. I have to go in and name them. I'm gonna rename them. Oh, here we go. Here was the one I was putting in for you guys. But I said it's probably too scary. Jack Black is funny. Yeah. That one has what? Olaf. Let's see. Okay. Let's see where the Darren ones are. Oh, the duck. And I won't keep it because I'm just switching out the image. Andy, you need that. Doesn't Andy have that in his OBS? Yeah, that's about right. Is that close to the freezing your tits off? Yeah, I did find a freezing your tits off one and I can't put it in there. I'll get banned. Yeah, I love the duck. The duck is funny. Now I need some like techno, German techno with this. All right, let me add this other one. Let's see. I'm not adding them. I'm just going through them. I need to find the one. I wish you guys could see it. Then you could see all the ones I have. But this one's cute. Is that about accurate? It's Quack Turkey twerking. Yeah. No way. That movie was filmed at Estes Park, close to you. Oh, was that right? Oh yeah, it was, huh? Have you guys been to the hotel for The Shining? All right, we'll turn that one. I'll just leave the Tom and Jerry. I like Tom and Jerry. Yeah, if you guys are some of you who just came in, if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm just changing the Stanley Hotel. Yeah, I'm just adding some. Oh shit! Here's the one I got. That's the corn one I use. I can't believe it's not butter. Isn't that great? I love it. And there is, oh, there's a, yeah, I can't believe it's not butter. Isn't that, look at the eyebrows. I'm gonna keep that one in there. Let me rename it. Yeah, let me rename it. See how much entertainment. I need to make some. I know how to make them. I just haven't made time for them. I'm trying to find Darren's. It's so corny. It is. It is. Welcome in. You didn't think you'd have corn on your mind now. Everybody's gonna be, corn is gonna be big time trending. Oh, these are all my AI songs from Thriftworks. Oh, I should add that in. Oh, Darren's flash sale. I need to add that one in. I like that one. Okay, let's turn off butter. And then the flash sale should be like great. A little bit. I like the flash sale. Just a little bit right there. Okay, let's rename that one. I'm calling it Flash Shell TW. Thriftworks made a bunch of these. You can get them on Giphy. They're free, and but they only work with OBS. It's like the breath spray before he goes in for the kiss. Yes. How do you make this as a media source? How do I like add it to my OBS? Is that what you're asking me? What's up, Cardboard? Hey, Cardboard Comedy, how are you doing? Camiloa, what's up? Thank you for the raid. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. We're just hanging out, you know. We're just hanging out. We're having a chat. I was selling some socks earlier and stuff from the Buy It Now. Thank you so much. Yeah, Giphy. I think it's G-I, isn't it Giphy? Yeah, Giphy. And then socks. Yes, I was running like, you know, the novelty socks. Like these are pipe-eye ones. So I'll run some of those. I don't know why I forgot to put the right amount. What's up, Don? Welcome in. Camilo, thank you so much. Thank you for the raid. I'm just actually playing around with OBS. I'm running a pair of socks right now. Welcome in. I always have these socks in my Buy It Now. I don't have any Pooh socks. Yeah, I don't have any Winnie the Pooh. They're kind of like being pulled out at random. I have some Daredevil, Pepsi Cola. So we were kind of doing that in chat, and then I was updating some of the OBS stuff. But thank you for requesting. Yeah, I wish I had. Oh wait, do I have Pooh? Wait. I don't think I actually do. I have had Pooh. I have Luigi. I have Patrick from SpongeBob. How was your show, Camilo? How was your show? I'll show you some of the ones I have. I have Luigi, Patrick. I have some Tootsie Roll stuff. Oh, here's some Disney stuff. I have Ursula from Disney Villains. I have Cookie Monster, Antisocial Grouch Club. Show was blessed, just hanging out and vibing. Right on. I love that. I love that. Yeah, so they're always in my Buy It Now. I usually run them at 8. And tonight I was running them at 4 and 5. Let's see. I have Stitch, 100% naughty. Is that you? I don't know if they say nice on the other side. Let's see. Nope, 100% naughty. Naughty. I'll run those. And then I'm going to go back and fix this OBS business. Can you give me a rundown on your vibe? Just trying to figure out what you sell. So if you guys are new to me and you've never been in here, my name is Dee. I go by D Archivist. I've been on the app. This is my 4th year, my 3rd year as a seller and continuing. I've been going live every single day since June 1st, 2024. So I've been live every day, even if it was for 20 minutes, 5 minutes, 4 hours. And that's 593 days. Don't ask how, don't ask. It's called routine and it's consistency. And I sell everything from that you find at an estate sale. I started Whatnot selling vintage decor, so glass, like vases, Fenton, different things like collectibles. Then I sold a little bit of weird stuff, little miniatures, and I started selling sports cards. Haven't done Pokemon yet. Maybe I did do a Pokemon show. Anyway, and I would just have fun, storytell along with all that, do a little education where I'd explain about the little, as much history that I knew about the particular item. And then I started doing like little bitty pop Funko shows, more sports card shows, and just selling like toys at random. And sometimes I sell like socks. I don't sell clothes, but I like fun socks. And so that's pretty much, and my vibe is always, this is a safe space. Everybody's welcome. And I definitely don't like trauma dumping or like, that kind of negative behavior in my show. I have a chat show every Tuesday at 9:23 a.m. So I'm usually on at nighttime. I started the Insomniac Club on Whatnot for people who couldn't sleep and just wanted a place to hang out. And, you know, everybody's welcome to be here. Window shoppers, shoppers, buyers, everybody. I mean, that's pretty much it. Yeah, but I don't do any of the, if someone has drama going on their stream, don't come in here and don't bring that here. This vibe is always pretty good and chill, and maybe I whisper sometimes. But we have fun here. We have fun. And right now I'm messing around with my OBS and adding some graphics to the screen. And I'm still looking for Thriftworks face. So that's pretty much it. Yeah, I have over 700 items in my buy it now. Okay. I have over 700 items in my buy it now, so you can go check them out. Tonight is a selling show, so I'm really just kind of like not doing any whatnot support stuff because I do that like every day. And so tonight it's just chill, no business, just sales, right? Just no business talk. No business talk. Yep. Are you new? You're new to whatnot? Jared, you're new. How'd you get, I don't know, everybody answer that question. How'd you get into estate sales? Like, how does one do that? Like, hey, are you selling everything in your house? No, no. I like things. Um, I can, but how would I ship my couch? How would I ship my car? Yeah. That's how you found out about Whatnot through Facebook? Yeah. I think like I've been selling for a long time. But never live selling until, like I said, 3 years ago. Oh, if you're looking, no, I'm not. I don't give out my sources, but like just like anybody else, they know how to find out where you could find those kind of things. State sales, different places. It just depends. Oh, Thriftworks, Darren. It is. It is all about networking and relationships for sure. I'll tag him. And this is the site. I think it's Giphy.com like that. Yeah. Yeah. Do you not sell? Are you new to Whatnot? Yeah. Some people go to estate sales, some people go thrift shopping. Nowadays thrift shops, they're so expensive. Yeah, they're so expensive. What do you sell? Or you're not even approved as a seller yet, right? Yeah. Let's see. No, no, you're not. Yeah, people acquire in many ways. Yeah, you should come to my chat show tomorrow in the morning. I'll be talking about all the whatnot stuff. All right, let me go back to what I was doing here because I don't want to turn it into a whatnot chat. I've been on for an hour and 45. Uh, Ridiculous fines. I don't know anything about that. Do you know why Mickey Mouse wears only red shorts? Tommy Tina. Look, Goodwill's a business, just like any other thrift shop. They would have been silly not to go online. There's so many people that don't leave their home, can't leave their home, and want shipping options. So that's why we only talk about whatnot here. We only talk about whatnot because that's where the platform we're on. If we were on those other platforms, um, because he gave his red shirt to his friend Pooh. Ah, so sweet of Mickey Mouse. Oh, this is another one Thriftworks did. Oh, where'd that go? See that? Disappeared. That's interesting. It just totally vanished. No, it's okay. I'm just letting you know. That's the rules of whatnot, anyways. I was reading it today or last night in my stream. I was reading the terms, you guys, about it. You can talk about it, but yeah, the promoting. Why did the mermaid? Oh, you're trying to get me to read jokes? All right, let's hear it. Why did the mermaid wear seashells? I love it. I'm adding. I have OBS on, so I'm just adding some stuff. All right, let's see. I don't think I downloaded all of them to Forks, bro. What is this? Like a slot machine. I wish I could show you guys this. It's kind of, yeah, it's kind of annoying that I can't, but it's okay because these shells were too small. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to download it again. Yeah, there's lots of options now, but there, to be honest, I mean, I've been on Whatnot long enough and I've checked out a lot of the platforms. The live selling Whatnot is they've they've done pretty good. They probably will, if not, they've been in the number one spot in the Apple store for a while now. They fluctuate one and two. Let's see where they're at. For the top uh I think it's lifestyle category, I think. Let's see. I'm looking on my phone real quick. Oh, I have there's an app update. They're number two in shopping. So in all the shopping apps on the Apple App Store, they are number two. That's huge. You know how many thousands of apps there are? And they're number two in shopping is like a lifestyle app. 652,000 people have reviewed the app in Apple. I don't know about Android or Google Play. Let's see. Where did I put my? I need this for tomorrow. Actually, I need to check it out. Let's see. Let's see what number they are on Google. You Googleizer. Play Store. Yeah, they have a lot of downloads, but 652,000 people have reviewed the app, and it's got a 4.8 out of 5. That's really good. Yep, that's like amazing. So they've had more than 652,000 people download it. I don't know if it actually tells you. That's who's how many. Well, I guess it has. It used to show it. Let me see. The copyright on the Whatnot app is 2020. Isn't that crazy? They developed it at the right time. Okay, let's see. Whatnot. Let's see the Whatnot app. What it says in Play Store. Whatnot. Okay, so holy shit. You know how many downloads are on the Play Store? Oh my goodness. I never paid attention to this. So they have 4.7 reviews, 216,000. Look how many people have downloaded Whatnot. Can you guys see that? 10 million people on an Android. 10 million. Wow. See, on Apple, they don't show you how many downloads. They just show you how many people have left reviews. I mean, I don't think they do. Let's see. Let's see if it shows me the info. Whatnot only has one app in the App Store. I think on the computer I can see it. Yeah, they don't show how many downloads. I wish they did. They just show the age, 13 plus. It's not a huge file either. 10 million. 10 million people have downloaded Whatnot. You guys, just wait. Wait till the Super Bowl comes out. Wait till the Super Bowl comes out. I've been calling it for over a month. You guys who have been here know that I've been calling that it's going to get crazy. Get ready. Get ready. Are you in on Whatnot early? It's going to get crazy. In a good way. Yeah, in a good way. Yep. It already is. It already is. I can't believe it's 10 million downloads. Um, I think they're going to have a Super Bowl commercial. Yeah, I think they are going to have, and it's going to be a quick one, you guys. Yep. You never know when they pop in your show and clip you and put you in that commercial because they have the right to do it and they don't even have to tell you. I'm sure they won't. You'll see it on TV. 10 million. 10 million. Look at that right there. 10 million downloads. 4.7. This is on Google Play. Google Play. 10 million downloads for the Whatnot app. That's insane. Now I'm going to look something up. Oh my gosh. Okay, I have an idea. Let me see some other selling apps. Okay. I probably won't show those other selling apps. Interesting. Okay, this is like another one that I can't think of the name of it. I just want to see. Okay, here it is. Interesting. They want 1,000 downloads of this other app. Okay. I'm not going to show it. I'm not going to show it. But I'm going to see how many like the Bay has. They don't show. Let's see. 100 million. So just to compare to like a selling app, the Bay has been around a long time. They have 100 million plus downloads. Whatnot is 6 years old. The Bay is from 1999, 98, 98, 99. It has 100 million plus. So in 6 years, Whatnot has 10 million downloads in the Google Play Store. That's amazing. Amazing. So if you're in on it early, keep doing what you're doing. Don't give up. Don't give up. Attract that new buyer, attract those new buyers while keeping your buyers and your viewers. Because there are a lot of options and there's going to be even more options for the buyer. Yep. Let me see. Let me see another marketplace. I'm just curious. What's this new one? I don't think that the statistic or the analytics. Oh wow, this one has 100,000. Yeah, I don't think they might be accurate. And then let me look up one more. We'll see like the P mark. I won't show it, but I'll just tell you. So then P mark is a pretty big one. And I don't know how old they are. They're over 10 years old, I think. Okay. And you know how many downloads they have? They have the same as Whatnot. 10 million plus. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think it includes updates. It could, but I don't think so. I think it's really I think it's really actual downloads. Yeah, I don't you have to like read up and find out, but that's kind of my opinion, but I don't think so. I think it's fresh downloads. I don't know. It doesn't really say. So Poshmark and Whatnot have the same number of downloads. Whatnot has 10 million, but Poshmark has 10 million plus. So, maybe they don't share it and they just leave it at that cap number. That's amazing. That's on Apple, I mean Android. Let's see Mercari. Mercari also they all have about the same 10 million plus. So that might be their cap. Yeah. Did you ask me already that, Tina? Did you hear me? Or did I answer you? Does Whatnot have? Yeah, it is. It refreshed the chat does this weird thing. I wish we could see the list of graphics too. I was inspired by you and made a. Oh, you did? Yeah. Just I basically download some of the ones I like to a folder, which I probably could delete a whole bunch of them. Um, they're just random ones. But I don't share that screen. Yeah. That's cool you made the video. When you rush around your inventory to grab the next runs. Oh, that's cool. For fun. Did you post it to like Instagram? I know a lot of people are doing that. Or in your oh wait, peanut butter. I have so many of them. I had some Santas. I probably delete them now. Yeah, it's fun. It is fun. I agree. I guess I gotta download the first thing again. I guess I didn't. Okay, let me keep this folder open so I don't lose it. And then you could pretty much find almost anything on there. And if you can't find on there, you can make it. Whatnot has some on there, but like it makes no sense for me to have, live on Whatnot. They're more for social media, the ones that Whatnot made. Like, this isn't really my thing. Let me find Darren. All right, let's see. Oh my gosh, Darren, I just looked you up. I think this is great right here. Okay, I got one for you guys. Oh, is this the OBS folder? Okay. This is great. Okay. Hello, hello, Nicholas. How are you doing? Oh, yeah, you should. If you take and utilize like your clips from Whatnot, you're allowed to post those to your social media. You should utilize them. Yeah, sometimes if I'm doing a show and I something happened funny, like I go real quick and I hit the clip button because I don't want to go back and watch it. Yeah, like one night I had this funny, crazy orb thing happen, and I can't find it. It was like in the first five of my. I'm not gonna watch those. That's hours. Hello, Michelle. How are you? Yeah, it's too much. All right, there's one. Now let me find another one. Then I can find. It's DPM. DPM. Are you still here, Thriftworks? I'm good. Thank you for asking. I'm glad you're good. Wait, where's this other thing? Oh, he has his cat. All right, wait. Oh my gosh, I just found the best one. Okay, I got him in there. Yeah, I can't complain. We're just chilling. I was running some socks. And now we're playing around with OBS pretty much. In the morning, I'm gonna have my chat show, so I'll probably stay for a tiny bit more after I finish some of this. I'm just adding these graphics in. This is yeah, so that's what we're doing. Welcome in. What is this one? Oh, this is the whatnot one. Okay. All right. Then I have to add them in, but I pretty much have to find OBS now. There it is. Oh, okay. I got it. I got it. Yeah, we're just chilling. We're vibing. Is anybody fall asleep yet? I can't believe it's 27th. Oh, it's my brother's birthday tomorrow. Okay. I have to remember to call him. All right, let's see if I can find. I don't know what those graphics are. I think I lost the folder. Oh, there it is. It's crazy. Like you have to be really organized on the computer. So some people like have folders and folders and folders. Me, I'm like one folder, everything in it, because otherwise, forget it. I'm not gonna find it. Okay, this is under ThriftWorks now. Now I renamed them. Okay, TH. Wait, I just put them in here. I can't find it now. That means I'm tired. Maybe I left it under Darren. Oh, maybe I didn't put it in there. Welcome in. All right, that, I can't. I guess I can't find it. I must have accidentally put it in this other folder. I hate when that happens. See. Oh, that was weird. Okay. Darren. It's not in there. I don't know what happened to it. Yeah, this when you see the graphic, but there was like two of them that I was trying to download, or that I did download, and it's like perfect. All right, there we go. Weird. So, what is everybody up to? Are you guys sleeping? That's what happens. If you just popped in, welcome in. We are just vibing, hanging out, and I'm adding some graphics over here. Okay, they're all D's. Yeah, graphics can be weird. Okay, I got it. I got it now. Yeah, this is so weird. The chat goes away, refreshes, and it shows stuff from 5 minutes ago. Yeah, it's glitching tonight. That's okay. How's my quality, guys? Yeah, and then it refreshes people in. Strange. Strange, the internet. Okay. All right, I think we got it. I think we got it. Just kidding. Swipe, 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 swipe. Yeah, the chat is glitching. That's okay. Dude, I'm having the worst time with this. No, it didn't. It won't copy it to the folder. DP. You called it Darren. Yeah, it just means I'm tired. All right, I think I got it. Shit, that took forever. It's because I have too many in there. Oh, they keep disappearing. Yeah, see, it's not me. Yeah, it's disappearing. The links just break. Yeah, that's why. All right, I'm gonna give up on this. If it's not in there, it's there's some glitch with OBS. Yeah, it's very strange. Have you guys ever seen that? Do you guys remember Vine? Thank you for thank you for hanging out. Do you guys remember Vine, that app that would have like what were they, like 30-second videos? And they would be a lot of memes on there. Have you guys remember that? I loved it. So they have there's this video of the guy and he's like a Uber driver. I think it's like Uber. And he kept tripping and he ended up smashing the Happy Meal. He stepped on it. Did you guys see that one? Oh man, it was the funniest. That was like the funniest thing. Yeah. What's up, Melissa? How you doing? Hey, Stormington, how are you? Let me see if I can find this. Yeah, there is a glitch between my OBS and my folder. Yeah, it's not, it's kind of weird because I can see it, but it just doesn't want to pop it in there. It might be this actual asset, so I'll make a new asset. Media source. I'll just put one in there. Yeah, I think that's what happened. Vine was way before TikTok. It was Vine, and then I think they sold to, is it Musically? Musically, people, that one was pretty cool too. And then Musically became, I think, TikTok. But I don't know, like that whole, yeah, remember that one? I know my kid was doing that one. I let her do it. Yeah, it doesn't, there's some weird glitch. I think I have too many. You think Twitter bought it? Really? Vine was great. Oh, no wonder why it went down, got ruined. Yeah, and then they shut down the app in 2016. Okay, so I was wrong. Yeah, Twitter bought it, but they you know who owns the rights to all the vines and the archives? Elon. Yeah, I didn't know. I forgot. Yeah. Well, maybe it was because it feels like that turned into it. Oh, ByteDance used to own Musically, and that turned into TikTok. That's what it was. That was from 2017, not very long ago. Yeah, you remember that one too. Man, all you need to do is develop one app, invest a ton of time into it, like these kind of apps, and it could be the next big thing. I mean, look at Whatnot. 4 or 5 people literally developed it. 2 people had an idea to sell collectibles, and that was the 2 co-founders. And then they brought people who had other skills to develop like a cart or to develop, a secure, shopping experience. And then they just went from there. And as it grew, they added more people. Like, what a cool thing. And the co-founders have like e-commerce experience, like with huge companies. Yeah, they're smart guys. How old were the co-founders of Whatnot? I think they're in their early 30s, and they probably developed it like in their mid 20s. Yeah, I want to say they're maybe 35 years old. I don't know. I've never met either one of them. But yeah, they're young. Yeah, so I don't know. I think they're about 35. I have no clue. Yeah, they're definitely, I read some like young tech under 30, and at the time of the article, They were rated at the top of this tech giants or whatever it was called, upcoming or something. Let's see. I'll see. I'll tell you right now. 6 companies. I think it was in that 6 companies article. 6 companies. Check this out. I love reading about Whatnot. There's so many interesting and really good articles written about them or interviewed. So 6 companies by incorporated .com to watch in 2026. The number one company that they're telling you to have your eyes on is Whatnot. Yep, there's a whole article. So Whatnot in October of 2025, um, it has a Series F round. Why are you listening to me, Siri? That shit off. They heard me say Whatnot. Yeah, my phone like lit up. That was weird. Um, a Series F round for like, their like fundraising series. Anyway, in October of 2025, they had a value of the company at $11.5 billion. So in 2025, they ended with a annual revenue approaching $1 billion. Now, they started in 2019. They're one of the fastest growing marketplaces ever. And they go really, really deep in many verticals. Um, there's a whole article on it. You have to have a membership to read it, damn it. I don't have a membership to that. But I read another one that was pretty similar, talking about how Whatnot is just exploding. So I had said before that Whatnot is probably going to have a Super Bowl commercial. The co-founder was interviewed. There's an interview on the Whatnot app YouTube channel. You could go watch it. And he mentioned Super Bowl, but he doesn't tell us any specifics. I think it's very it's just proof that you can do anything you set your mind to with skills, of course, and the right connections. Like, they probably didn't have, a lot of money to develop the app. They did worked probably thousands of hours on the thing. And then they got their friends in, and obviously they get some kind of, some kind of like, share in that. It's privately owned, so it's not publicly traded, but one day will probably be publicly traded. But who knows? Who knows what their goal is with it? Grow it to be something huge and sell it. None of us know that. Um, but they're young. They'll probably be riding with it for a long time. Yeah, it's very interesting to me. I'm always reading it. I'm discovering like their engineering. I just discovered like their engineering blog they have. I didn't even know that was a thing. If you're a big time nerd and you like the tech side of it, that blog is really cool. Just look up Whatnot Engineering blog, and there's like a lot of detail about the app development and what they've done. And a lot of people don't know about that, but it'll help you understand remove why they remove things on the website and how they update it. They do share some of that. So they're saying that there's lots of different articles about Whatnot online, but they're just sometimes by writers who project. They're not exactly from Whatnot. But if you go to YouTube and you search like Whatnot co-founder, you'll probably find a lot of videos where he's interviewed like all the time. Because they all want, I mean, wait till they, I think Super Bowl will be crazy. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about it. And I know nothing like other than what makes me think they're having the Super Bowl commercial is because I was in Best Buy and I saw a commercial on all the TVs. I had never seen that before. And then somebody else, one of the community hosts, was watching TV, and it was a football game, and Whatnot was on the like screens around the whole stadium, and it was on national television. I think it was a college football game, if I'm not mistaken. So I think that's kind of cool. So when the co-founder was interviewed, and he said, you know, something about look out for Super Bowl. Also, they are going to be, you guys, I think it's going to actually, let's see right now. On one of the Whatnot accounts, it might be the Whatnot account. I don't really know, but they're going to be streaming. There's no show scheduled for Whatnot. They're going to be streaming one of the largest YouTubers on the planet. So I don't know who it's going to be. I have guesses, but it could be literally anybody, but in their top. And they're going to do that before Super Bowl. So if they're bringing somebody on that level, because YouTube is like, if you've got someone that's one of the biggest on the planet, I mean, some people think it's Mr. Beast. I don't know. It could be like this other person. Mr. Beast's pretty big, but you think they'd advertise by now, right? So who knows? But look for that. I'm sure they'll start putting on their social media, you know. But people have asked me like, oh, I don't work for Whatnot. Yeah. Yeah, there goes the chat thing again. So it seems like it's every 5 or 6 minutes. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm gonna stick around, I think. I really like it here. Yeah, see the chat is glitching, guys. Weird. Yeah. You too? You gonna stick around? I think it's gonna be I think it's gonna be pretty amazing because I've been here since 2022 and I've seen so many changes, like so many things that we didn't have that we have now. So, I mean, I'll talk more about that tomorrow. That's why I tell people all the time, keep with your sales, keep running stuff, show up. Because as this app gets bigger and bigger, it's going to be, unless you put in the investment in the community, it's going to be hard to just go on, have one show and then sell a ton. Or it's not going to be hard. There's going to be so many people on this app that you're going to constantly get people coming in and out of your shows all the time. Like maybe you do now, maybe you don't. And community is huge. Community is just going to get bigger and bigger. Stormington, when did you come on that? It really is. Mama Z, what's up? How are you doing? Taking a pee break? Are you up? 2023? We had giveaways. We had giveaways in 2023, and we didn't have flash sales, correct. We had giveaways. We couldn't run a giveaway at the same time in 2023. So I was here in 21, but selling 22 October. I got approved in like September. Remember when you would run a giveaway and you couldn't run an auction at the same time? And we would go to Discord and tell them we need it. Or Whatnot sellers, there would be like 100 people in there, if that. And then they could answer our questions in there, yeah. So they would keep track of it. Yeah, you couldn't. And then there would be people would run like a hour giveaway and they'd be chatting. Yeah. And we didn't have raids. We did not have raids. We would do walkover raids because I would walk over and tell everybody, okay, you got to go leave my show, go to Griff's show. And then he would do the same. And then we started getting raids and it was awesome. And then sometimes people get stuck in your room when you tried to raid someone. That's happening again right now. That's just like the app. Sometimes it happens. Yeah. But if you guys have a show and you raid somebody, before you raid them, put, we raided so-and-so because people are getting stuck. Always growth. Yep. Glitches. Yep. I know. What else? Yeah. And then we didn't have tips either. There was no tips. It was all people would put, buy my dog a burrito, which you're not allowed to do that anymore. Yeah. It was definitely, I know. And I have some like screen records that I made that show how the app used to look. What a trip. Yeah, it looked totally different. I found one the other day because I wouldn't make YouTube content. Yeah, so it's just gonna evolve and get better over time. But it's yeah, I don't remember like I don't remember a Zoom version like to use Zoom for it. I don't think so. I don't know. Explain like what you mean though. Like the app, how you can call on it. I don't know. I think they're just gonna have this app. Yeah, I don't think they'll expand. Oh, like you mean more people in a stream? I don't know. Maybe it'll be like maybe that would be a cool thing for Whatnot to do in like a subscription form for sellers who want to monetize. Yeah, or the whole room talks. Remember that we had to send in, we filled out one like page. Basically, have you ever sold before? If you sold before, what platforms? And then you had to put all your usernames and links to your stores on the other platforms. And then you had to upload pictures of your inventory. And I remember doing that. And then once you get approved, you go to onboarding. Yep. But sometimes the pictures didn't work, so I had to make a video and upload it. And you only had like a 40 seconds to put the video in. And then once they said, okay, you've met our criteria, you have to go to onboarding, which was like, 30-minute slideshow, and it's all common sense. And then you had to answer 5 questions and then take like a quiz, basically a review, like what method do we ship 1 to 5 pounds, kind of like that. And then I passed it, and they need to bring it back. They're not going to bring it back. They're making more restrictions on new sellers, so that's a plus. Like the new sellers can't do reduced shipping, and there's no number. I know some people said, oh, it's 500. There's no number that says when that changes. I know, but there is like a loophole. I got to tell Whatnot about it. I figured it out one night. Yeah, that they could bypass that because people are people are people. Yep. I think it's like you should have to earn that to unlock it. And it's not to punish the seller, it's so they don't make a mistake and it costs them hundreds of dollars, because it does cost hundreds of dollars if you don't do the shipping right. Yeah, I see it all the time. Yeah, not all people, but always a person. Yeah, I know what you mean by that. I know what you mean by that. Yeah, I feel the same way. Boop. Yeah. And, not everybody's looking out for the new sellers. They're looking for them to buy their sponsored giveaways, unfortunately. Yep. But there are a group of people that are looking to help the new sellers. I need to put that link on my website, actually, the Whatnot community hosts. These are all people that have chat shows that Whatnot has hand selected to talk about Whatnot. Because not everybody's hand selected to talk about Whatnot from Whatnot. But they created a link of all the community host shows, and every month there's a new topic. So you guys should check those out. Plus, I know there's a lot of sellers that are not community hosts that do good chat shows that actually give you the info. And if they don't know, they don't make it up. Remember where there was only, oh gosh, yes. I think when I started, there might have been like, there was not too many. The only subcategories there were under sports cards and under like baseball cards. I mean, Pokemon trading card games. Kimmy D, what's up? How you doing? Yeah, TCG, but it wasn't called that on here. They called it playing card games. What's up? Venti Wax, hello. A lot of people come in really naive and get taken advantage of. Everyone needs to be a buyer for it. Yeah, for sure. For sure. I mean, I went on a little bit of a rant the other night about sponsored giveaways, how they don't work, they benefit the seller. I think it's cool if people do like little ones, 5, 10, $20. But like some of them, and everybody can do whatever they want. I don't really care. Um, I don't know that they get the results. They just don't. $500. Now people are super generous and they want to give back. They do that. I don't think they care about followers, but some people like their name said a lot. I'll say your name for free. Yeah. Yeah, we did. We sure did. The seasoned sellers, the spicy. Yeah. Yeah. But I have organically grown my following and buyers from social media because I think that does play a crucial role in bringing people over because they're like you give them the FOMO and they show up. Sometimes they don't buy, they just hang out and lurk and you never know who's going to be in your room that sees you running an auction and buys it or just want to hear what you say. I don't know. But if you're here to make money, you better run it all the time. Yeah. Yep. And just focus on you and nothing else. Yeah, so I organically grew my following. I bought zero sponsored giveaways like that cost a ton of money, but I bought like fun little ones. But they're not really like, I didn't even want to get tagged. I did one in Hodge's stream just for fun, and all the money was going to like her kids' football. And then I bought two, I think, for five. They're like $5 from Michelle's deals, and they were like really funny. Actually, I may have bought one more from somebody for like $5, and it was like a rate my profile or something. And then I went to my profile and I wrote like Michelle Deals is hot stuff, and then she read it out loud on her thing. I wrote something funny just to like troll it. Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, just for fun. But like as far as like followers, I love when people follow. I follow back. I mean, I'm following 40,000 people on the app. I'm gonna end up following everybody. It's work, but I'll do it. I do have my notifications off. Yeah, there's no way. Yeah, yeah. If you go in and yeah, you could get the boost badge. But like, do you do that, Venti? Do you do that and get like followers? When I notice I get a lot of followers, honestly, when I do these chat shows. Yeah. When I do these chat shows or I do some weird shit, people instantly follow me. I actually, when I did my coffee talk this week, I had about 400. I think at least 400. I had kind of a lot. I don't check it, but I know when I went through and you follow back. Um, yeah, when you mod, I used to get a lot. If I modded a lot, I get a lot of followers. But my followers are pretty much like organic. It just happens. Like if you follow somebody, follow them back. Sometimes I can't follow back because I've gotten a bunch of people following and it pushes the list and it like cuts them off. So sometimes I'll click on people's names and then I see them. But I have a way that I follow. Yeah. But sometimes, whatnot, when they would update it would glitch. And then when you click on somebody's like picture, it'll say like Stormington. I clicked on hers and it says friends. So that means she's following me and I'm following her. When it says following, that means they're not following you back, which is fine. But sometimes I would click on somebody's name and whatnot would do these updates and it would say follow because there was like a glitch. I never lost the count, but it just didn't show it. You've had people sign up and then they delete the app. They don't like it as much as I do. I don't understand why. It's, you know what? I think that they've gone into the wrong streams because there's so many streams. Like, I used to never scroll the app. Never. Because we didn't have incognito mode like we do now. So they could all see you. And you didn't want to go in some streams. So you would just select. At least I did. Because I knew, because I'd been in before. And so I'm like, I'm just going to scroll the app. Who cares, right? So I started scrolling the app. And because of the way the feed is, and it's just under the FYP, it's just whatever they decide to feed to you based on certain criteria. And I would scroll and I'd have, and I've seen everything on the app. Everything. Everything you can imagine. from naked people to drunk people, all of it. But back then it was crazier. Okay, now it's not so bad. Every once in a while you get someone, but back then, if you would scroll, you would see like 10 people like that. Yeah. But those people get shut down immediately. Sometimes. Most of the time they do. But there's so many people kind of doing silly stuff. Yeah, I'm not repeating that. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah. Yeah. I've seen a lot. I've seen the things. But usually it's just people making bad decisions. Yeah, it's just bad decisions. But when I was scrolling, I was like, wow, isn't this crazy? Like I could be in a family friendly show and, enjoying myself, some vintage decor. Maybe they have, back then they would have like, well, they still have it, like teenagers helping. And then I scroll the next one, it's like, oh, this needs to be removed. I'd scroll a couple more. They're just sitting there talking to the chat and stuff like that. Yeah, I did. I saw him. I was like, what the heck did I just see? He's like had everything out. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen naked people on the app. I'll say it. I'm not offended by it. I'm an adult, but there's kids that could use the app. That's the part where I draw the line. Yeah. You did? Nikki, thank you. Did you learn you learned a lot? Oh, good. I'm glad. That's what those videos are for. That's networking. Thank you so much. I love it. The live fish is mind blowing. Just wait. The co-founder just said one day it'll be that there's a fishing boat at sea and they're live on whatnot selling you the crab, lobster live. Oh, good. Yeah, there's a lot of, in the earliest ones, I used to really do tutorials on the computer and show you guys. Nobody was doing that on whatnot. I was literally the first one doing that on whatnot, showing people live how to, like, teaching it. Yeah, but I'm going back like in the morning. I'll have my iPad down here, right here, and then you guys can ask me questions. I just won't show how to do a shipping label because I could actually do it through I could do it through the video of whatnot video and just pause it. Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, I miss the feature where you could give people from the host bin. They just did. They just did. They sunset that feature. A lot of people want it back. But there was like a compatibility issue with the app. Yeah. Thank you so much. That was so nice of you to say that. I appreciate that. I'm glad it helped you. Yeah, we're not saying seller names in here. Yeah, don't put seller names in my chat, please. Oh, it's for the live fish. No, it's okay. You could put a positive one I'm cool with, but when it's like something else, but the koi fish, right? Yeah, what is that? Koi Fish Farms or something? What's her name? You could do that. I'm okay with that. Yeah, I haven't seen them. They don't hit my FYP anymore. Just type in koi fish and it should come right up. Let's see. Oh, there's two of them actually. No, here it's Fitz Fish Ponds. Here, I'll put them. I'll put their name in the thing. Yeah, there, right here. Oh, you're super sad about it. That's okay. Yeah, I haven't been in theirs. I don't know how they ship that. They got free shipping that they offer, and they're Japanese imported koi, but you know, I don't know any of that. So your son was reading Christmas jokes off the internet in the background of my show, and he did. You melted. Yeah, I was gonna say right. No, it's fair. It's fair. Um, but again, that kind of stuff should still be monitored to make sure, so I get that. I totally respect that. You're a huge PETA activist. Thank you for activating for our animals because who else is going to? Yeah. I watch their show and it's cool, but also the same token, if that kind of show's not for you, you got to do so you don't see that. Yeah. Oh, I thought they had a farm where they raised them. I didn't know they were all like imported. Very interesting. But as far as I know, that's like the um only type for now that um they were doing a lot of shows. They're now down to like one show. So I don't know. It'll be interesting though because they were having like 400 and 500 people in their stream, and they were having shows all the time. Now I only see one show scheduled. So that's what it happens though. You know, people see how much whatnot is a lot of work. It's a lot of work. Oh, you know what? Cardboard comedy. Thank you so much for that tip. That was super nice. That was very generous. Thank you so much. Woo, let's go, Danny. Let me unpin this here. That was very nice. Thanks again. I appreciate that. Yeah, we love Danny DeVito here. It looks better with a black background, but see, you could add stuff like this to yours. Yeah. I'm glad you did the OBS. It's at first it's awkward and kind of like it gets messed up a lot, but if you get organized in the OBS, you'll be all right. Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy how many people are on here now. How did you guys find out about Whatnot? I found out through my friend, and then who does like a little bit of YouTube. And then I found out by watching other YouTubers talk about it, but they weren't on it. They were talking trash about it. And then another one, and then they weren't talking about it anymore. They didn't go on it. They never went on it. And then some other ones on YouTube were talking about it. Good morning, Christy Boobs. How are you doing? I know you're early. It's 2. Is it 5 for you? A friend of yours? Yeah. And the other thing is when I first started here, yeah, 5. I will say this one thing. When I would talk to people, because I was so excited about Whatnot, right? It was like the coolest thing. Because I'm nerd, I like the tech part of it. I mean, I never thought I'd be like on YouTube or any of that doing it. And I'm only doing it to document, right? I'm obviously not doing it for the money, but I'm doing it because like maybe it will help somebody and I enjoy this. Um, but I remember talking to people like other resellers that I know, and they're like, "What's Whatnot?" I'm like, "What do you mean? You never heard of it?" And they're like, "Nah." And then I will tell you now, fast forward, right? 3+ years. When I went to the Goodwill today, I ran into this reseller I'd known for a long time. And he goes, I said, "Did you ever sign up for Whatnot?" And he's like, "Nah, I'm not going to do that." Because he does like wholesale. Your mom was going to start selling right before she passed, and I found it in her phone, so decided to look. No way. Oh, man. I'm sorry about your mom. I never thought I would ever go live and sell. Run the pinball machines. I know. Who would have thought? You know, it's totally a different thing. You know, and it's to me like even that I go live like on YouTube and stuff, I treat it the same. It's still really cool. I bet your family can't believe it. Yeah, me too. Until Dee talked to me. Yeah, I talked Kathy into it. I'm like, do it. I've had a few people sign up under me. Yeah, Marianne, she signed up under me. She changed her name a couple of times. What was it? What was her name before? She has good vintage. If you got like vintage decor, she has good stuff. You're nervous about going live, even though I'm a huge people. You know what? You'll be fine. Just do the rehearsal mode in the app, because it'll walk you like kind of through a simulation of like what a show is like, and just play around with it. You'll see yourself. You can't watch it back. Mama Marianne, that's what it was. Yeah, yeah. She signed up. I had a lot of people sign up under me. Yeah, Mama Z was one of the first plant sellers, and now that category has blown up. It was Mommy Marianne. Yeah. She was on earlier. She's probably asleep or well, she's East Coast, so she's probably getting up. Yeah, I do too. I love her. She has good shit, like quality and weird and cool. One night I raided her. She was selling clothing, but she has really cool vintage decor stuff. Yeah. And she ships good, but she just has cool shit. Yeah. And kind of like the unusual vintage. Like it's harder to find. Yeah. And I love how she has her kitchen scale, the old vintage one, and she puts it on and weighs it. Hmm. You never saw, there's a lot of people in that same boat. You're not alone, but just go on like you're like, look how comfortable I am. But like as a photographer, that's what I do. I'm behind the camera. Like I never thought it's weird to look at yourself. Like I'll say that, but I don't even look at it anymore. Yeah. It just you just figure it out. You don't have to be on camera at all. Yeah, private shows can help a lot. What's up, Casey? What's up, Kelly? How are you? Yeah, you wait, when you talk to your whatnot peeps, will you ask them about letting us do practice where we use our own items? You could do that. You could do it. You could just create a private show, put your items in the auction tab, okay? And have that show and invite some people to that show. Keep it private. And you can do what I'm doing right here. You can still watch the replay, but let me tell you a little trick. Say you get a bunch of bookmarks because it's scheduled. Don't raid anyone. Just end the show. When you end the show, you can go into past shows. You can restart the show. You got to do it within 2 hours, and then you can edit the date and time. So if you want to do it a week later, you could do that. You already did that. When'd you do it? You might be able to restart it still right now, and you won't lose your bookmarks. Yeah, you won't lose them. But if you raid, you lose them. What do you mean? Last night, go to your past shows on the computer, not the app. You got to go on the browser, go to past shows and hit edit, or it's going to have a gray area. Yeah, you'll be able to do that. Let me look at mine. Shows. Yeah, go to Seller Hub, shows, go to past, and then there's going to be a button. They're all grayed out, but they'll usually say restart show. There used to be a glitch and I could restart it. It doesn't work anymore. Yeah, when did you use it last? They've grayed all mine out. Yeah. It did change about a month or so ago. So can you access informational videos if you're not a seller? You got to go to the YouTube channel. Yeah, I don't know. I'm No, I don't actually I don't log into another account so I can't check. But if you restart your show and you have that, you used to be able to have that button there, but it grayed out. When it's grayed out, you can't do it. Yeah, go to Whatnot's YouTube, Whatnot app on YouTube. Yep. Yeah, so if you raid, you lose the opportunity to restart your show. It's grayed out. Yeah, because it's over 2 hours. Sometimes when they had a glitch, I love the glitch. But Whatnot is making the app work and be more reliable. So however the app works, it kind of feeds out to desktop. Yeah, because people were doing that. They have that 2 hours after so you end your practice show and you go hit restart, right? So you go in and edit the time and the date, and then you do that. And never delete a show. Just restart it or change the date. I have a show in 2030, okay? And it's a private show, so you can't see it. It's for later. Oh, no, you can't. I don't think you can. It's going to mess up your ship time, I think. Yeah. Maybe you could, but I don't think you want to do that. It does mess up the shipping, I think. Try it out, Mama Z. I used to do it all the time with my raids, my me, myself, and I raids. And I would just restart that show all the time. It doesn't work at all anymore. Kind of sucks because then I got to make a whole new show. And I can't go duplicate show unless I'm scheduling one show to duplicate it 50 times. Yeah, so you can't do those little me, myself. I can't do the me, myself, and I raids unless I totally create a show. Yeah. She does it all day like that on Sunday. She probably hasn't updated her app. Or maybe some users. I'm curious, does she have Android? I know. I wish she could too. Like, say, for example, I have vintage decor and I want to do it like on Thursday, right? But I don't have that show scheduled next week and I want to duplicate it. Yeah, I'd like to know. I know. Maybe in the future, Mama Z, they're going to have a lot of stuff for us in the future. When the future is, I don't know. Yeah. Because, like, any kind of feedback I get, I give it to Whatnot. I have a whole list of like 30 items I'm about to put in. There's like a Google Sheet spreadsheet we all put a bunch of information on. The future is never today. Well, I'm not going to say never. The future is now. Yeah, but going back to like people going live, just have a practice show and have 10 items. Have 10 items and, you know, run them in an auction. Make sure they're all the same size and not size, but like similar weight packaged. Individual silent for reminders. What do you mean? The future is now. In 1 minute. But I don't know what you mean by that. We already have reminders. We have bookmarks that allow alert notifications. You just have to turn them on. By default, I think they're off. I do not. I probably won't turn any alerts on Whatnot. Because if I do, my phone will battery be dead in 10 minutes. Because I follow 40,000 people. So imagine if I turned on a notification for all shows from sellers I follow. It's crazy. I've turned it on before. I won't turn it on again. I turned it on and they were just going on my iPhone. Yeah, it was crazy. Maybe I should turn them on the Android. See what happens. It'll kill the battery. Yeah. Is that what you're talking about? The bookmarks? Can you tell what not to let mods see pre-bids to? Yeah, that's a big question, Artie. Oh, you mean like your favorites? We just asked them for that actually. We just asked them, can we have like a favorite seller thing, like, 5 of them, 10 of them? Yeah, that nobody sees it but us. Nobody sees it but us. Yeah. So maybe they're going to do that. I don't know. But we did ask that. Cuz maybe there's some people that I prefer to see in my FYP. Yeah, that would be kind of cool. Yeah, cuz maybe I mod for somebody. Maybe I mod for like 5 people so they're my favorite cuz I like to help them, right? So then I could choose that. And I'm sure they're going to have something similar. Yeah. Cuz sometimes people just mod and they want to have it easy access instead of having to type and search it in. Hello, Patty. How are you? Yeah. Um, okay, I have a question for you guys. I'm going to ask this tomorrow. If you wish they would default time for auction to 15 seconds, I think they do 30 because it's so many new folks on there don't know how to change it. Yeah. I mean, the cool thing with Whatnot is once you run the first item, it remembers that timer. At least for me on Apple, when I run something, the first item, and I run it 10 seconds, it runs at 10 seconds, and the here on after. So if I go, like right now, I have an auction item, I was running socks, and I hit start, mine remembers, yeah. And then if I click on the timer, it expands. So like right now, it still remembers 10 seconds. So when I start my show, it should remember the first time you do it. Just pay attention to your dollar amounts because sometimes, yeah, see, 10 seconds. But it always is default 30 and then it's supposed to remember. And it's kind of a pain because like sometimes even when you pin and run, like if I go to my buy it now and I click on, let's see what I have in here. I could do auction. So if I go run as an auction on my Laffy Taffy, it's 10 seconds. So I'm running Laffy Taffy. It's right here in an auction. You'll have to look at the picture, but then you see the timer 10 seconds. Yeah, it still remembers all that. Run as an auction, 10 seconds. Here's another one. So you might want to check that. Yeah, it should be letting you yeah, the pre-bid thing, Christy, has been always like this ongoing thing. I think it would be great if because I think this would be, yeah, check it out. You're welcome. I think it'd be great to make it really fair and maybe make it so that when somebody's your mod, they can't bid on your items. I think that would be great. Yeah, well, especially when you're on a cell phone. But to be honest, if you're modding for somebody, you should do it from desktop. It's way easier. It's way easier. You could check the pre-bids so fast on there. Yeah, there used to be a pre-bid tab. I don't even see it on desktop, but I don't have only but one auction, so it's not gonna like come up. Yeah, it would be nice if you could click. There was a pre-bid there was a pre-bid button, right? And then you click it and it would show you which items and then you could pick them and run from them, but I don't run auctions that much, so I didn't see it too often. You have all your saved notes in your phone for Shazamad. You could also put them on your computer. I mean, most people don't have a computer, but eventually they'll change all that. I'm sure it'll be updated as feedback is provided, you know. But I do think it would be good. Like you go into a show, I've been in shows where like the mods are bidding on the stuff and then people are bidding to buy it, but the mods are back and forth. It's a little bit different. I kind of like it better because then there's the chat separate. I don't have the chat, I don't have to swipe. The rewards are on the computer. And then as a seller, I like it because I can see my gross sales. I can see how many orders, if I got tips, how long I've been online, how many bookmarks, who shared my show, or how many. And then if people ask questions, it has a tab for questions, buyers, mods, what the mods are saying, and then all the red chat. It's in a column too now, muted. Only Christy got muted, and Rest and Dust got muted. Yeah. Oh, there it goes. Whoa, that was so weird. Yeah. So, but on the phone, you can see it on the phone. I just don't like that I have to. I don't know. For me, because I have notes on my computer, which are the same as my phone because they sync together, that I could just type in a letter to put an automatic post. iPad and computer. Oh, you're using an iPad. Um, yeah. So I like the computer. Also, the screen is a lot bigger. I have like a 27-inch monitor. I think I'm gonna get a 32-inch. I don't know, Michelle. I feel like you could do coupons now. You got to do it from the desktop though. You got to go to the Seller Hub and go to marketing and then go to coupons. But I feel like I think everybody could do the coupons. You just have to create it and what percentage, new seller or everybody. Yeah, you can see that information on your phone, but do you want to look at it on a tiny screen? I don't know. Personal preference. Yeah, I can see it all too if I hit the arrow and then it's up at the top. That same thing is on it, so that's similar. Um, Apple, well, I'm talking about Apple. Android does too. It's in the left corner. And then if you edit your show, it changes it. You can't switch your devices anymore. Can you? Are you able to switch your devices? Because last I remember, you can't because too many people were using a second device and then getting confused. So now it's like a dead screen. Yeah, you can't switch devices. Yeah, you always use your phone. And I don't like the iPad app. I think it needs to be developed for iPad. It's the same. You have to stretch it. I mean, once you get on, it's okay. I want a full iPad app personally. You have an Android. Yeah, you can't. You're right. You can't. Well, you can see yourself on both. But like right now, I have it like that, right? But if you have the seller tools on Apple, you go to the three dots, and you go camera preview, and then you go. I could switch it, right? I can switch it, so I see like my live feed, right? But it's just the view. It's not on here. You guys can't see that, right? You guys can't see that. Unless I add a camera in OBS. Yeah, if I add another camera in OBS. But people get confused when they see, you know, hello. So I don't have that on. You turn it off, but you can do that. But anyway, I don't want to get into that. It's like 3 hours. See what I mean? You guys, I'm going to be on at 9:23 this morning. So come and ask me all these questions in the morning. I'll be on at 9:23 a.m. Did you do anything wrong? No. But it's called um oh yeah, what was I reminded it was called today? Hold on. I got to look up what I wrote down. No, cuz we could keep talking for hours. It just always works that way. It's not a healthy boundary. It's office hours. Yeah, it's office hours. I'm after hours. But I know if we keep talking about it, it'll get into shipping. And, well, I want to be on time in the morning. And so you didn't do anything wrong. Yeah. You need a tech class? I do one-on-ones. Pretty much run them Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday mornings. There is a fee for that. I do have that in my office hours. Thank you, A Reworker's Passion, for making my mind set to that, because she said that today. She said, healthy, about what you do and when you do it. And it's not healthy boundaries, it's office hours. And that should be a t-shirt. Yeah. Yeah. Chunky Charlie, you need to come can you come to that chat show? Yeah, I'm gonna raid in like 10 minutes. How about that? Yeah, I would love to see you guys there to ask. And then we could look at the app and you guys can make suggestions and ask questions. I'm totally happy to do that. But I'm not going to do like 3 hours. Probably going to stick with like an hour and a little bit. So that'll be on 9:23 a.m. Pacific time. Yeah. Yeah, so I like to do those in the mornings, Monday, Wednesday, or Friday. And sometimes I can do same day if I have somebody available, but usually it's like the following week. Yeah. And then I actually, if you want to pin it, I'll put it here. Um, oh, I went too far. I have a couple. Actually, I need to add it in there. I'll pin it if you want to bookmark it. It has all the information. It's a one-on-one coaching for 60 minutes. So some people like to come to my chat shows, but they don't like to ask any questions. So I've done where I set your OBS up, I walk you through it. You would have to go, basically, you buy that. It's for an hour. We tend to go over the hour just a little bit because there's always some tech thing. I co-host you, and every now and then there's a glitch with co-hosting. So maybe your internet, your phone, whatnot doesn't like to see both of us sometimes. Okay. And so then I have to go back in and out. But it's you and I, one-on-one for an hour. You can ask me anything about whatnot. We can talk about shipping because some people do better in that one-on-one setting. So I started adding that. You can talk about OBS, the tech, your camera, your ring light, how to set up your show, things like that. Goals, hold you accountable. I have people that I work with every month. So I've been doing that for a while. You can bookmark this. I'm also going to do like, some people don't need an hour. They want like 30 minutes, or some people want more than an hour. That'd be something you just send me a message on. But I try to put as much detail because I don't want someone to go, wow, what do I get for that? I always ask you. So once you buy it, I send you a message and say, hey, these are 2 times I have. Does that work for you? And they're like, yeah, I'll take that one. So it's either like Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday based on my schedule. Sometimes I do them on Mondays, but they're always in the morning. That's kind of the time I allot for it. And then, what do you call it? I don't have a show schedule for the, yeah, I do. Maybe the time's not adjusted on it. It's whatever tomorrow shows. Let me see. Oh, let me just change the time to 9:23. Yeah, because I schedule so many shows. Thank you. I schedule so many shows that they all blur together. Okay, we're good now. And we'll change it to 9:30, 9:23 a.m. Yeah, I usually go in there and change it like, no, I know. That's what I just said. I have to change it. So let's see. We'll just leave it as estate sales. I'm in that category anyhow. And I don't have explicit for that show, but I'll say what I want. Yeah. Thanks, guys. Yeah, I fixed it now. So if you bookmark it, I would have discovered it in the morning probably. Here, I'll edit my next show too, like that. So we have it. And my next one is February 3rd. And I'll put that at 9:23, and I'll just upload the graphics later. Yeah, because I scheduled like 500 shows on Whatnot, because I'm doing 1,000 days, and I have, I don't know, 300 and maybe 299 shows scheduled. Yeah, so I don't change all the times. I just book one, and then I book 50 at a time. Yeah, so now it's fixed, and I'll upload the graphics tomorrow so that you can see it. I would like a Friday, then I can have a 3-day weekend. Heck yeah. Yeah, you just let me know. Shoot me a message if you have questions. But here's typically how it works. You buy it, I send you a message, you pick the date that I give you. I usually give 2, maybe 3 sometimes. And then once you pick the date, I schedule a private stream, so it's just us. I send you a link to the stream, and then I tell you to create a list of all the questions that you want to try to get answered. Okay, so we stay on task, and it's crazy. Like, you could talk, and it's so easy to talk to you guys, but then time goes really fast in that frame. So that's why I ask you to write down your questions so you don't forget. Because I've had it where people have come and they're like, "Gosh, there was a question I was going to ask you, and I forgot." I'm like, "So you got to write that stuff down." And I don't want to have you like fill out something on my website where it sends me like, all the stuff. So you just write the questions down so that when we're doing the one-on-one, you could go, okay, can you explain shipping in the easiest form for me? And we literally spend 10 minutes talking about shipping, right? Okay, and I don't have social media. How do I get people in my room? Things like that. Check your Insta DMs exclusive. What? Okay, I will. Did you make me something? Should I look now? Yeah, so that's kind of how I do the one-on-one. It's kind of funny. I had a guy that wanted to have me help him with OBS, right? Because he had it running, but he needed just a little bit of extra. And you know what happened? I had the best conversation with someone who I met on here, and we ended up for 3 hours doing a one-on-one. I mean, he paid me for my extra time, but we discussed more than OBS. It ended up being about how he was selling and what he had set up. Yeah, and he had some awesome stuff. Yeah. But yeah, everybody has different. And then I had another lady that wanted to talk about her first show, and we ended up talking about shipping. And she's gonna have her first show like tomorrow. Yeah. And you guys can see my reviews. There's tons of people. But I'm gonna offer another one that's like less time. And then I have another one that's like a bundle of it that somebody might want me before, and chat with me before their show, not the day of or anything like that. We have to schedule it. And then they have their show. I come in their show. They don't know I'm there. And then I like basically give them a critique And, maybe they were not talking enough. Maybe they weren't reading the chat, and then I come in there and then I give them, information on what they could do to improve. Right. And we all learn. And I wouldn't recommend that on the first show. I'd recommend that maybe like after doing a couple of shows. Yeah. Cause a lot of people are going to judge themselves and go, oh my gosh, I suck. Don't do that. Look at what you're doing. Watch your past show and look at it from the buyer's perspective. People don't have big attention spans, so they're scrolling the app in 2 or 3 seconds. Like, I want to see the analytics, but I don't think I get to see how many people actually scroll through my stream. That's a whatnot thing they're not going to give you. I'm so glad that I found you. I mean, you found me. Thank you. Yeah. And I mean, in the chat shows, that's all free. I've been doing that for 3 years. So if you come to those, that's where you ask the questions, because you're not going to know unless you press buttons or you ask the questions, and I'm not going to give you a wrong answer. I'm going to give you as much info that I can, but I highly recommend people press buttons on the app, do the rehearsal mode, watch all the whatnot videos. And if you're not a seller yet, you can always watch the videos for whatnot on the whatnot YouTube channel. And there's this like whatnot app. You rewatch yours to see if I'd actually stay in your show. Yeah, you have to look at it like that. Like I talk, right? I talk on here a lot. But I mean, I do sell, and I sell like if I'm doing a show, even if I'm not doing a show because I've loaded so much stuff, I come on whatnot and I've got like 5, 6 orders. I'm like, okay. Sometimes vintage decor will just sell overnight. I like that. So eventually, imagine if you invest the time in your listings, the stuff sells. Let me see. Let me see something real quick. Because it's thrift works, your fault. Yeah, but we will probably rate because we're over 3, which is uh no way. Oh my god. I gotta turn the volume down. Holy sh! I want to squeal right now, thrift works. That's amazing. I can't wait to get mine. Oh, Russ Dustimore, thank you for the tip. That was so nice of you. Thank you, thank you. Yeah. Let me unpin this thing. But I always have these, but I usually have like between 8 and 12 of them. Oh my gosh. Fully invested. That's amazing. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. That was very nice of you. And sending me that clip. Well, yeah, thank you. I appreciate that you value that. And I love doing these. Like I said, I do these chats because I love community. I think it's a huge, huge, huge part of your business, my business, and on whatnot. Yep. And look at all the friends. Look at you guys are all awake in the middle of the night. Thriftworks. Well, Thriftworks is fully invested in the cards. Okay, I'll show you. Thriftworks came up with trading cards. They are called thrift shop trading cards. This is my card number 3. Okay. So there's a whole collection of them. I just got a bunch of cards from Leslie. Yeah. So this is he sent me a video. I can't show it because it's somebody's trading card. And it's really amazing. So he's fully invested in these cards and committed to bringing top quality. Not just top quality H2O, but top quality. So the fully invested too could mean anything to anyone. Yeah. Yeah, I look forward to it. And like I said, if I have openings, because I do some other stuff during the day, that's why I usually like Wednesday, Thursday is the most popular day that I put it at. But I'm flexible. I just don't do it on weekends or evening. Yeah. Yeah, they have their own. I have that one. Tomorrow I'm going to be selling the last of my where are my cards? Oh, they're over here. In my chat show in the morning, I'm going to be selling, I only have 4 left, and that's it. They're gone. Yep. So, Yeah, I have four. Do I have four? I have four left that are in the numbered, but I have a few more that are just not signed. But I'll show you. Here's one of them. Yeah, so there. This is going to be it. This is the very first thrift shop trading card, and that's me when I had my blonde hair and pink. Try to get it because I have a damn ring light there. There you go. So I'm card number 5. I met Thriftworks early on in his sister wife hood. We joke about that. And then Hodge is number 1. And then my second card, I still have a few of these. This is a little D After Dark. She a little creepy. You guys haven't seen me, but I love all the bisque old dolls. She's looking into your soul. She's card number 55. Um, yeah, so those are my 3 cards. So I'm going to run them tomorrow during Coffee Talk. And I still have a lot of the card number 3. Thriftworks, you're doing them under USA, right? I'll tag him right now. Yeah, I'll tag him. But I have those already. Hello, there's Thriftworks. So we'll I guess yeah, I'm gonna tag him up here. And he does the thrift shop trading cards. I'll show you what I just got. I just got some cards. Actually, I don't even look at them anymore. I look at them, make sure they're all there, and I put them in the drawer. I don't know. I got a bunch today. I'm getting closer to read the description for the cards. It helps with the process. Did I write anything? Oh, you mean like his description? Yeah, read all his stuff, and it may, like, some people are like, oh, that's kind of expensive for me. You know what? It's not. You'll make money back on the cards. My cards have already paid for themselves. But it's a great marketing tool. Yeah. Oh, you mean him? Yes. I don't know. I just got a bunch of cards today. I already lost them. There are a bunch of the. Oh no, here they are. I have so many. Here's Thriftworks card. Yeah. It's because it's in a top loader. I gotta. Do you still have the? You're very welcome. Thriftworks. Do you still have? Do you still have the album? I actually have a card right here for you. It's a replacement of your other one. I gotta send it to you. So then there's these cards. Bloop, rip, bloop, rip. I think I have the whole set now. They aren't. Oh, okay. I need to get one. Part of me was like, I think I'll just keep them in top loaders and put them in a box. There's Thriftworks card. Yeah, the cards are cool. So these are special ones with my special whatnot. You like that? My whatnot top loaders. Those are pretty dope. Thrift claws. Yeah, see how good that camera is, like, great. So sharp. And I'm holding it like pretty close. Yeah, that's that little mini. It does. It's that tiny camera I bought. I need to put it on my website, like, if people want to get it. Yeah, it's good, huh? Hold on, watch, I'll take it off. If I have it, like, oh, you know what I should do? Let me try something real quick. And I need to go to bed, but I want to try something. Hold on. Yeah, the OBS bot, the Meet 2, that's the one it is. That camera's good. Where is this thing? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna try something real quick. I'm gonna get fancy. I'm gonna get so fancy. All right. I don't know if this will work because I have a different mount over here. Yeah, it does. Yeah. I use up here. I just use my MacBook Pro cam, but I'm gonna order another one of these. Probably, like, pretty quick. And then I'm gonna use it as my my camera up there. Because I was going to put my Sony. My Sony is pretty good, though, so maybe I'll do that one. Okay, let me see. I want to try to make it and see how this works. Okay. Instead of moving the camera all around and drive you guys crazy. Okay. All right. There we go. Let's see. I want to have it so it's right on my desk, but I could literally have a card cam here. Where's that card stand? I have like a cheap little, it's a picture frame thing. It's not really for cards, but you could do it. Yeah. See the glare on that dumb light. Oh yeah, that's better. See how that camera is pretty good. I think I have a few boxes. Thrift shop trading. All right, there we go. Now I have built a little stage. Yeah, that looks pretty good. See how sharp that camera is? And I mean, I can move it to where I want. Yeah. So then I got the thrift shop trading logo in the background. Oh, what happened to my text? It vanished. I must have turned it off. It is the mini meat too. Yeah. I'm gonna put it on my I have a website, darchivist.com, and I have a product list of all the products I use. I just haven't put it on there yet. Yeah, see with even with yeah, it's sharp. Plus I just have like one light. What are you doing up? She came in here. Hey, Leslie, what are you doing? Welcome in. We got a raid. ADHD Hobbies, welcome in. How was your show, my friend? I'm glad to have you here. I was just quoting you. Did you hear me? It was great. I love it. I was just changing this camera and showing them this camera. But we're going to raid because I took wise words of my friend to set my mind, to replenish the mind and tell me that it's not a healthy boundary. It's office hours. I freaking love that. When you said that today, I was like, boom, so good. No, I got to go to bed. Stay on. What time's your show? Yeah, it is office hours, even though I'm after dark hours. I want to show you the other cards I got, and then that'll be it. Oh, here they are. I have a lot of cards. A lot. Yeah, I have too many. Well, I'll show you. Yeah, so I have a card stand, but I don't know where it is. A 3D printed one I made. Yeah, so this camera is so awesome. She wasn't wrong. She wasn't wrong. Yeah, the other card stand, the cards I don't know where that card stand. I think my kid took it because they play this card thing with their friends. Let me see. I'm just putting these down here. Oh, here it is. It's a 3D printed one. I love it. Not today is your show? Yeah, I have to go to bed. I won't I'll end up wasting my day. I won't do coffee talk if I stay up all night. Yeah, I like this stand better. This stand is cool. It's a 3D printed pattern. So it has like a puzzle piece. And so I could make a whole row of 3D printed stands. It's just like a pattern you could get. Yeah, but it needs to be, these are for slabs. It needs to be so the card's up like right like that. Yeah. So when you stack more cards, when you stick a slab in there, then it's meant to be for that, you know. Got Allen Iverson. I think it's a rookie. I don't know. Yeah, it's his rookie. So I'll show you what cards I got. These came from a reworker's passion. That's a nice card, huh? Too bad it's an 8.5. Yeah, it's 8.5. I bought a whole, I don't know, 10,000 cards from this lady, and there was a bunch of graded cards in there. Yeah, but one side says 9.5 on like one of them. So this one's bidded up. This is flash sale. So you took a chance, Leslie. You came into the After Dark Insomniac Club. I appreciate you. Right? Yeah, he's cute. My friend from high school. Her ex-husband, her ex-husband's brother. No, I'm just kidding. Her ex-husband played basketball. He's a professional too. But I not an ex. Wait, let me rewind it. Her ex-husband's brother is a basketball player, and he's plays with him. Yeah, so there's so many pictures on her Facebook of him, like from way back in the day, because they're not on the same team anymore. He is a very nice guy. Yeah, he's a very nice man. I don't know who he plays for now. Yeah, because I was like, who's that guy? She's like, oh, he's like the top two rookies. Yeah, I used to collect a lot of football and basketball. I still have a lot of my cards. I sold a lot, but I still have a lot. But there's certain rookies like I graded. Yeah, this one says, yeah, centering is 9.5 on it, but the rest is like corners and edges and surface 8.5. But it's by Beckett. I bet I could take it out of here and have it redone by PSA and it'd be a 10. It's pretty good because back then, I don't know. Yeah, this card is actually really good. I know it's a couple $100. If it's a 10, it's pretty good. 10 is what you want, but not everybody gets a 10 card. Here's a sudden death. Yeah, I want to get that closer. Yeah, these came from a reworker's passion. I think I have all of them. How many different cards are there? Does anybody know? Sudden death, and this is PWE. I feel like these need to go behind it so it's really like, yeah, because of the reflection. But this camera is so good. So that's pretty much what I was demoing. We already looked. And then a review, a 1-star review for a giveaway. I won the giveaway and I received a sticker. I'm blocking you from my own healing. 10 from the original booster pack. Oh, there's new ones, huh? Okay, I think I have all 10. Yeah. You're missing 3 of those? New packs will have 13. I haven't bought any of the new packs. I only bought a few, but I was like, you know what? I'm just going to buy the cards from people who are selling them on here. There's going to be a 2.0. Oh, you mean after the 13 pack? Or is that the 2.0? Yeah, you're missing some. I'll probably add some. I'll probably run them later, but 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have all 10. 8. Oh no, maybe I don't. Oh, I didn't even pull my cards out. This is what I bought. I just bought them on one night because I wanted to. Yeah, I just bought them because I wanted to. Hold on, let me get my flashlight because it's dark in here. And I have a lot. Now I'm on a mission. Okay, hold on. Oh, I have cards. I have a bunch of Magic the Gathering cards in here. That's why I got mixed up. Let's see. It's dark in this drawer, but I have 100 and I think I have like 160 of the cards. Yeah, I have like 160. I do have the Givy Goblin one somewhere. That's part of the first one, right? Okay, no, these are Shop 801 Lane's card. I think I bought a few of hers. Yeah, there's still a few people I need. You're gonna go back to bed? I'm gonna raid out actually. Thank you for coming in. I'm glad to see you. Go back to the cozy bed. Oh, Santa Thrift Works. Yeah, so many people have cards. But if you guys want to get cards, get them from Thriftworks. Good night, Leslie. I'll see you later. My business hours are gonna shut me down. Oh, boobs, red chat. That was the other one. So that was the one I didn't show. It's in a it's in a top loader, so there's the reflection, but these were just non-player ones. What's the four? But you want to see the one of one? That's the fancy rare, yes. You guys want to see the 101, the hardest card to get on Whatnot? One of? Oh, that's one you're missing. Okay, this is the hardest card to get because the person I bought this from is awesome. I respect and admire them. I think they're hilarious, and their knowledge base up here is the best. They did not sign anybody's card to the person. Okay, they just signed their name, but Bug, his card, he signed to D. So that's a 101. That's an ultra rare right there. Thriftworks was there when I got it. Yeah. That was so nice. I'll never forget that moment. It was pretty cool. Yeah, he works for Whatnot. He's like a production. He's an engineer. He does all the OBS and all that in the back end for Whatnot when they do the Whatnot sellers. Yeah, and he sells Weiss cards. Yeah, and it's fun. So mine's a one-on-one because he doesn't write to whoever. He wrote to D. So I thought that was cool. Anyway, I am going to call it a night. I'm going to put the cap on you guys. Wait. We're not going to do it that way. We're going to do it this way. And we're going to put the cap on and call it a night. And I appreciate you guys. Thank you, friend. Thank you for being here, you guys. Yeah, I went over, but I don't mind. We had a nice time. We played around with the tech. We chatted. We sold some things. You guys were very generous and tipped me. Thank you for that. And let me just peek, see who's on. We could raid. I will. I'll sleep for 3 hours. Oh, maybe I'll wake up at 7. I don't have to get up super early. Because it's easy to just get up. Kids need to ride to school. Piece of cake. Okay. Let's see. I'm trying to get people that I don't necessarily raid all the time. But let me see. Oh, Pika's on. Let's see. Oh, it's still early. It's almost. Thank you again, you guys. I appreciate it. Okay, let me just go in and I'll just pick someone. I never use when I raid. I never I never let Whatnot pick for me because I don't know. They might raid me to a show I don't want to go to, but that I've just recently raided. Oh wow, they barely have anybody on the suggested. Okay. Oh, I love this chick. She's cool. She's probably selling slides. Um, Odd Unusual Designer Variety Show. Laura underscore PDX is really cool. She's come to my show a few times. She has a good count in there, but why not go over there and check it out? I don't know what she's really selling tonight, but she usually sells like 35 millimeter slides, like amateur photography, but like sometimes it's professional. It's really cool. But why not go meet a new friend? You guys may or may not know this seller, but they're a really good seller and a lot of fun. So let's go see what the odd stuff is that she has. If you'd like, drop some eyeballs in the chat. Any kind of eyeballs. And whatever color heart you want. Anyways, I will see you guys in a couple of hours for a coffee talk and tech chat at 9:23 a.m. Pacific time. See you there, friends. Thanks again. There you go. Soy Michelle, put it in the chat for you guys. Matter of fact, I'm going to copy it. Yeah. I love the eyeballs. I didn't do eyeballs. I always did like orange hearts and peace signs. But this is what we're